everybody. Welcome to What Game Did You Bring? We're having a couple of little sound issues, but hopefully those won't last. Tonight we are beginning Pandemic Legacy. My name is Kat. This is Jenna.
Hi.
And you're our last... Mitch. Mitch. Becca, who's not at the table yet, will be here shortly, I'm sure.
I'm eating.
You know, as usual. What? All right, come here. Come here. My petting as long as you don't mind not licking.
And Ripley is our little guest star who will occasionally show up under the table. So we just had a few little technical sound hiccups to start with, so hopefully everything will go okay from here on out. Because, you know, live television, that always works real well.
Do it live.
We'll do it live. It's sort of the mantra of the station sometimes.
Look what I got, because I'm grown up.
I don't have my glasses on, I'm going to be
Very,
honest.
very responsible.
What is it?
It's an air compressor. Because the other day I sucked all the air out of one of the car's tires because of a broken valve at Safeway.
Oh.
And so I determined that my father was like, you should get one of these little cheapo air compressors.
Okay.
So I did. Weird. Stood up too fast.
I'm
I could just
activated.
start a YouTube
Ready for
channel about just
action.
eating. Apparently that's big.
Yeah, I really want to watch a couple of them, please.
Well,
Okay. Like I said, we were experiencing a few sound problems today, but hopefully it's all okay now. Maybe it won't be. Who knows?
Does anybody need anything before I sit down?
No, although people might want water.
Waters? Beverages?
Yeah, everything sounds
I'm good
well.
for right now.
Good.
I'll take one if you're offering.
I am absolutely offering. I have lime seltzer, black cherry seltzer, tap water, with or without ice.
Black cherry sounds good.
Awesome. I got you right here.
and there's margaritas and bourbon.
Yes, there will be alcoholic refreshments because
We gotta enjoy the
we
end of the
grown.
world.
Anyway, we are playing Pandemic Legacy, 4 people trying to save the world. We are doing the red box edition of Pandemic Legacy. What's the difference between the red box edition and the blue box edition? Just the cover. But,
It's not like a red pill, blue pill situation.
nope,
Well, that's a brief.
at any rate. We've already set up a little bit of the board here to get ourselves ready for our first game. The next thing that we need to do is the ever important deciding what Pong color do you want. If nobody cares, I'm taking pink.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Who wants white, blue, or brown?
I give 0.
I don't care.
I am here with this.
You choose.
Then I'll take the black one.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll give you blue and you can take white.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay,
Sounds good.
so there you go. These cards basically describe what our actions can be in every turn. The makers of the game highly suggest that if people are not 100% familiar with Pandemic, that you begin by playing a regular game of it before you go into the crazy legacy rules. So that's what we're going to be doing. Just as a quick mention, this is What Game Did You Bring? So, you know, I'm doing all that backwards. Sponsored by Arknight, who are a lovely bunch of people that make D&D miniatures, board games. Every 25 followers that we get, we do give away a prize package from Arknight. So if you are a follower, well, if we hit follower 75 tonight during the broadcast, you will win, we will make a drawing for a prize package. It isn't number 75 necessarily. Somebody in the 75 will win a prize package. So, just so you know, giveaways. That was awkward. At any rate, we'll be going over the rules really quickly. What we're trying to do is save the world from 4 different deadly diseases. You can see them right there, yellow, red, blue, and black. What we're going to do first is determine what our worldwide outbreaks are, which we're going to do by flipping over the top cards of the infection deck.
I'm just gonna tell my 975 Facebook friends what we're doing.
Cool.
I did that earlier.
So the first 3 are going to get 3 of whatever their disease cubes happen to be. So you've got the disease cube packets right in front of
Oh,
you there.
sweet. I get to control these?
Yeah. Okay, so the first one to get 3 diseases is going to be the city of Tehran. Tehran gets 3 black pieces put into it. So Tehran is already on the verge of an outbreak. Basically, what happens in this game is once you hit
I know.
once you hit 4 cubes in any given place, you have an outbreak where the disease spreads to the next city. So it's bad to have 3 cubes in a city.
Hey, Kat, I've got you just on board cam right now so people can see the board as you bring
Cool.
stuff down.
All right, next one up is St. Petersburg, which is another black. Nope, St. Petersburg is blue, I believe.
Yes.
Blue of St. Petersburg.
So 3.
3 in St. Petersburg.
We're really close.
We're
Yeah,
good.
so we are probably going to want to get over to those places pretty quickly. All right, and the last one to get 3 cubes is Beijing.
No, actually,
No,
that's
it's
actually pretty good. At least they're all different
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
Beijing.
Yeah.
Oh, and
It's the
and
game is also a geography lesson for those of you that don't know. Okay, next, the next 3 cards that I turn over are going to get 2 cubes.
Okay.
So the first is Osaka. Osaka has a 2-person outbreak of whatever this red flu happens to be.
There we go.
Okay. Then we have got Milan in Italy. Is getting 2 blues. Blue's pretty much the European color in North America.
That's actually Milan's not connected to St. Petersburg, so that might not be too bad.
And Buenos Aires. So Buenos Aires is the last to get 2, and it's 2 yellows. Okay. And the last ones are getting 1. So it's a little bad, but not terrible. Johannesburg in South is getting 1 yellow. Jakarta in Indonesia. I always want to make it Jakarta, but it's Jakarta in Indonesia. Has 1 red. And our final one is Madrid, 1 blue. So those are our outbreaks that have begun the game.
Europe's gonna screw us.
Yeah.
Figures.
Every character in this game begins in the CDC in Atlanta, because that's obviously a very important place. All of us also have 2 cards that have been given to us at the beginning of the game. Because this is a cooperative game, you actually play with your cards face up. So I have Manila in Bangkok. Jen has Istanbul and St. Petersburg, which is great because there are diseases there already.
Yeah.
What ones do you have?
Beijing.
Beijing, great.
And San Francisco.
Cool. And you have Baghdad, which we know has a breakout very near it.
Yes.
Yep.
And Mumbai, which not as much. So the actions that each player character can take, you get to take 4 actions. So you can either drive or ferry, which means that you're just going to whatever the white lines connect to. That's an action. You can take a direct flight, which is if you have a card, say I want to fly directly to Manila, I can discard my Manila card and fly my character to Manila. You can also charter a flight, which is like, let's say I had a card that said Atlanta, then I can fly from Atlanta to wherever I feel like. So you have to be in that city to fly to it, or fly from it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
No, I did not follow that line.
Okay. So with a charter flight, if you're say I was in Bangkok right now, so I'm pink, and I'm over in Bangkok, and say that I knew that I need to get to Algiers, for instance, I can actually go ahead and discard my Bangkok
you're
card.
there. Okay, now I got you.
and I can fly to wherever I feel like. So I could fly to Algiers, I could fly to London, I could fly to Lima,
Got you.
because I was in that city.
At home in Ohio, we call that Lima. Thank you.
Oh.
There's a Lima, Ohio.
It was on Glee.
You can
Yeah,
also
that's true.
Claim to
It's a
fame.
real place.
you can also, once we start getting research stations out on the board, you can shuttle a flight between any research stations without playing your card. You can, as an action, build a research station, treat a disease, which is removing one of these cubes. So if you're standing in a city that has a cube, you can remove a cube. Although some of the people that we have special powers, and we'll get to that. You can also discover a cure, and the way you discover a cure is by playing 5 city cards of the same color.
So how many cards are we allowed to have at any given time?
7.
So each individual can have 7 cards?
Each individual can have up to 7 cards.
Wow, okay.
Um,
I made a bigger table.
yes. So,
Get out of the kitchen. Come here.
anyway, that is the basics for
There's
pandemic.
nothing in there for you. Come on.
Does anybody have any questions so far about the things I have said?
Nope.
Okay. So now we are going to go ahead and pick our characters. So I'm going to read through all of them. Mitch, because you saved our bacon on showing up, you're going to get first pick of characters.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, goody.
I put my budget for who you're gonna pick. We're gonna see if it's right.
Jeez,
So-
scientist maybe?
There's generalist, who can do up to 5 actions per, who can do 5 actions per turn rather than just the normal 4. There's the researcher. The researcher may give any one of your city cards when you share knowledge. It does not need to match the city. A player who shares knowledge with you on their turn can take any one of your cards. So normally, if you wanted to exchange a card, say I wanted to give you Manila, we would both have to be in Manila. The researcher just needs to have the card and be in the same city as you. So say we were both in Mumbai, they could still give you Manila. But anybody else, you actually have to be in the city that's on the card to exchange the card.
Okay.
It's actually, it sounds boring, but it's really useful.
Yeah.
The scientist, you only need 4 cards of the same color to discover a cure,
Okay.
which I always
Read it.
recommend. If you play anybody, if anybody definitely needs to be in the game, it's the scientist. I don't think you can win this game without somebody
I
being the
mean,
scientist.
Yeah, she knows the candy, but feel free to
There's
use
the
it. Or she should know.
there's the dispatcher, where you can move any player's pawns if it's your own.
Leave it. Come on. Over here.
As an action, you can move any
I'm not
pawn
eating.
to a
Come
city
over
that
here.
has another
Yeah,
pawn.
that's nice.
So say there's a person in Sao Paulo, and you had a person over in Cairo, you can move them both to be in Sao Paulo.
Okay.
And
That's nice.
you do need to get permission before moving the character, so don't just grab a character and move them.
No kidnapping.
Moving!
Yeah. And then there is the medic. The medic can remove all cubes of one color when doing a treat disease action. So normally, one action you could remove 1 cube.
Right.
The medic, as an action, can remove all the cubes,
Right.
which is really great. Additionally, if anything's been cured,
Mm-hmm.
when they move into that city, they can remove all of it just by moving into the city. They don't have to take the extra action.
Say that last part again?
So
Go to your bed. Your bed.
you automatically remove the cubes
Right. Okay.
of cured diseases of any city that you're
Right.
in. So say we have cured black,
Right.
for
Just by
instance.
moving into the city, it would cure it.
Yeah, so
Okay. That's
one
it.
action you move into the city, and then as a free action you cure every
Right.
disease.
Slow it down.
Gotcha. All right.
So that's really useful if outbreaks start happening.
She's like, I want to help so bad.
So, with those options, who would you like to play this week?
I think I'll take the medic actually.
Okay,
I was wrong.
medic.
I don't want to play the stereotype. Let's just.
And
What do we need more?
Let's go on, damn dog. Come on, buddy. Go down.
I mean, I always think the dispatcher and the scientist are really useful.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, the least useful person is the generalist.
Yeah.
Because 5 actions,
Okay.
it's not as amazingly powerful. to me, but don't, you know,
I want to be the dispatcher.
okay?
Ripley.
Baby, do you have a preference?
What's left?
What's left is the scientist, the researcher, and the generalist.
Scientist.
Okay, so you are the scientist who only needs 4 cards to cure. So Becca's really going to be the person we're going to want to give cards to the most. And I'll be the researcher, which is I can share my knowledge, and it doesn't need to match the city.
Sweet. Let's do this. Let's go cure some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, traditionally in Pandemic, the first person to play is the first person that's been sick recently.
I had my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah, that was pretty sickly.
Okay.
Oh, like me?
So we'll start.
having experienced it myself, that's definitely
That counts.
sick.
So we'll go ahead and
Sounds
start
pretty
with you.
chipmunky.
So you have 4 actions
Okay.
that you can do.
And
So
I
should
can-
we talk about what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Our turns, just so we kind of have an idea.
Sure.
Um,
I
so
mean, right now, obviously, we need to get out of the United States.
Yes.
Because.
Truest thing ever been spoken.
True.
We know that our really big outbreaks are in Beijing. Usually I try to keep the cubes from covering so that it's easier to see.
Okay.
So we know our big outbreaks are in Beijing, Tehran, and St. Petersburg.
Mm-hmm.
so I actually have Beijing.
Uh-huh.
So you could fly straight to Beijing
And clear the city.
and clear
right
it out because
and so
you're-
and then use one. So and then actually get within one city of Osaka as well.
Yeah.
So
So that's probably going to be your move on your
Yep.
turn, and we just hope
Okay.
that there aren't any outbreaks in between. So that means what we really want to do. Another really important thing is getting research stations out. You begin with, just so you guys know, because I don't know if you can see the dog.
I'm not just talking to myself. Over
It's
here.
not just talking, it's just crotch.
Hi.
Ripley,
Go
leave it.
ahead, go on. Another thing that is always good to keep in mind is building research labs. And you usually want to have those sort of scattered about the board.
We have a mixed lab over here.
That's true. So usually it's a good idea to put one, like, honestly, Baghdad's a really good spot for them because,
So
and usually, like, Hong Kong.
I don't want to get too far ahead of the game here, but
Yeah.
I actually have an idea for that.
Okay.
Because I could immediately. So this is just me talking out loud here.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Beijing, clear that. Get to Osaka, clear that, and actually 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, I could then put a research station in San Francisco. So.
Yeah, we don't need a research station in San Francisco.
Oh, because there's one already in the CDC.
Yeah,
right?
Atlanta already has a research station, so
That's right.
one in San Francisco is kind of a waste of time.
Fair enough.
So you're better off putting a research station somewhere like Hong Kong,
Fair enough.
which is, you always want to be like sort of a hub area. So
Right.
like Hong Kong's good, Baghdad's good.
Bogota maybe, or that's pretty
Yeah.
close to that's.
No,
or maybe-
Bogota's good though because
Or maybe
it's
Sao Paulo instead.
yeah.
It's kind of in the middle of the southern.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, because Sao Paulo also gets you very
None of
close
us have
to
any southern cards though right now.
No,
that's true.
but there are very few diseases in the southern hemisphere right now too. Like we really seem to be having a plague outbreak going on in the sort of former ring of the Black Death.
Looks like it's along the Silk Road.
Yeah.
So can I move
Well,
like?
the Black Plague
Yeah.
followed the Silk Road, so
So can I move like 4 things or?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, you could move 4 over. You could fly to St. Petersburg if you want to and start curing diseases
That's
there.
probably the best one for me to do.
So all you do is you discard the St. Petersburg card.
Okay.
So that's one action
Okay.
to get you
To get
over
over
there.
there, and I'm the white one, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Of course. So over there,
Uh-huh. And then
I can.
that's just one action so far.
And I have 3 more, so I can take 3.
You could take all 3 things away from St. Petersburg and just cure St. Petersburg right now. if you
Yeah,
want.
that's probably the best.
It's probably a good idea because during the outbreaks, it's likely to start being affected again.
Yeah.
So there are several ways that you can
And then-
lose,
okay.
lose the game. I should have expressed this. If your infection rate climbs all the way up, which basically this goes up every time there's an outbreak. If we go through all of these cards, we lose the game. And if we go through all of the city markers, we lose the game. The one way you win the game is finding all 4 cubes.
Score.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So I need to do 2 cards?
So yes, now you draw 2 of those cards
Okay.
and hope you don't get an outbreak.
No.
Okay, so you got
Hong Kong, Nima.
Yep. And you can discard down to 7 cards.
Okay.
Moot.
And then
You need to infect cities, which I forgot how many of those you need to do every day. Oh wait, it's marked 2. You infect 2 cities.
And that's just 1 cube, right? Or is
Just 1 cube. Yeah.
And that's from this pile?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Atlanta
it, which
okay,
is what
well,
color? Blue.
blue.
and Cairo, which is black.
And one in Cairo.
She's like getting pets and wrestling
Cool.
with a toy.
So that's the end of your turn, and
Okay.
then I would go to normally to me next, but we could do reverse order and go to Mitch next if you want.
Do it.
Let's go to you next.
Okay.
clockwise.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do it that
Clockwise.
way.
Oh
You're
yeah,
at the
that's
table?
actually clockwise. So yes, then that's
That works
logical.
too.
It'd be Mitch next.
Okay, so let's fly to Beijing.
Okay.
And then, so that's 1,
Yep.
2.
Does he cure everything? Because remember, he's the medic, and the medic can cure all the diseases and stuff.
And I guess the next one we'll do is, yeah, let's just go, sorry, 3 and 4. And now, here my turn, and so draw 2.
Okay, so yeah, you're trying to move up on Osaka.
Yep,
Gotcha.
so let's draw 2.
Yep.
Sweet, and so I got Bogota and Kolkata.
Cool. So still haven't hit any of the outbreak cards yet, which is great. The nice thing, this is gonna sound weird. The nice thing about the outbreak cards is they actually tell you what to do when there's an outbreak, so you don't have to go digging for the rules when they happen. And so the next 2 lucky cities to get an infection are Riyadh and
Riyadh.
Riyadh. God, I never can pronounce Riyadh. So sorry,
I
citizens of
just
Saudi
know
Arabia.
someone who's from there.
Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. This is the only city you'll probably hear me badly mangle. And Tokyo, the northern capital.
There's like I said, little sushi.
It's
Alright,
from
you're
Barkbox.
Yeah.
She's celebrating Tokyo.
Pork box.
She is celebrating Tokyo. Also,
But see, this is
Bark
nice
Box,
because
be
you're
a sponsor.
positioned to
Yeah.
do a swing through those. Okay, Becca, it's your turn. I think the only city that's really in danger of outbreak still is Tehran.
well, I don't have that, but I have Baghdad, so I
That
could
would-
go there.
But yeah, you could go to Baghdad and then move over to Tehran and take at least a couple of cubes down.
Okay,
So-
so let's go on the blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to Baghdad. So that's 1, right?
Mhm.
And then another move would be 2. And I can take 2 of these out,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
3, 4 actions. All right. And then get 2 of these.
Yep.
I've picked up Karachi and Atlanta.
Okay.
And then let's see what it gets infected. Lima
Let's see here.
and Los Angeles. Sorry, South.
Lima, Los Angeles. Ooh, connected cities.
My peoples.
Yeah.
Aw.
Unfortunately, they're not connected in any way to Atlanta.
Really, you can't get a direct flight from Atlanta to LA. That seems
I mean,
Honestly, as
Alex,
someone who
what are
bought
we
a train
doing?
ticket today, you probably would have to go to SFO to go to LA. I'm
Right.
not even kidding. I don't even
Um,
understand. Or at
first-
least from Long Beach to LAX.
Yeah.
so I mean, Atlanta's so easy to get to because there's the CDC in Atlanta.
So can you refresh for me? So when there's a research station,
Mm-hmm.
can you always go right to that?
No, you'd have to travel from another city with a research station.
Okay.
Okay. And right now, the only research station we have is in Atlanta.
Right, because we haven't built any others.
How do you build research stations?
You just, like, say if we wanted one in Baghdad, we
Mhm.
just go to Baghdad and say, as an action, I've built a research
okay.
station.
Which we've already used Baghdad, unfortunately, so that's gonna.
Yeah,
We're
but
not gonna be able to.
she's
pull it.
very close to Baghdad.
I can go
Right.
there now. Or
Well-
on my next turn, I could go there.
Okay. Well, actually,
Because
this might
it's
this,
direct
Istanbul.
from
this might be
where
useful.
Istanbul would also be good.
Kolkata,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. So
I also have Karachi, which is also connected.
I'm debating whether I should travel down to Buenos Aires because it has 2, and that's never good, or if I shouldn't just go ahead and cure the one that's in Atlanta and then fly over to Manila or Bangkok?
Well, having somebody in this area already would probably be good.
Right. The problem of it being that I'm the researcher who
Yeah.
hands off the cards more easily than everybody else.
True.
So I'm the one player character that you really don't want to have distant.
So I should probably go to Lima.
But you, as an action, can move a pawn to a city with another pawn.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so you can
on your
do it-
turn, you can always move me closer to. I mean, honestly, I would try to get me in the same city as Becca
Yeah.
because I can give her cards.
Mhm.
So maybe what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll go to Miami, to Bogota, down to Buenos Aires, and cure one of the diseases there and call it
Okay.
good.
I'm okay with that.
And then on your turn, you can move me over to where Becca is.
Yeah. And
Because
that's
that
like
way
one of
we
my
only have
actions,
one
right?
cubes, and it takes a long time to go from one cube to an outbreak.
Yeah.
As long as you've mixed the cards correctly to begin
Which
with.
I think we did.
Yeah.
They were pretty well shuffled, I think.
Okay, so
Well, I hope they weren't shuffled
1,
too well.
2,
Well,
3.
They
We
need-
put them in afterwards.
Yeah.
The outbreaks.
And you can go ahead and
No, I
take
was talking
that.
about the actual city cards.
Oh.
You can put that back
Oh,
in the yellow
sorry.
bag.
Not
So you're the
thinking.
keeper of the bags.
Ripping
Yeah.
hair.
Alright, and we have Washington.
Don't destroy it.
Oh wait, I
Hey,
get to keep these cards. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't
don't
fucking-
chew it open. No. Jerk. She's shoot it open. You're riding the sushi, Mama.
And
Oh, now I gotta sew it
Santiago.
up.
So we're gonna hit an outbreak soon.
Yep.
That is inevitable because
and
the
so-
outbreaks are evenly distributed through the pile. So Baghdad gets one, which is good because I think we wanted to put something in Baghdad. I mean, unless you guys think mathematically, Istanbul makes more sense.
Istanbul.
We can build up to like 5 research stations.
Yeah.
So
But didn't somebody have Hong Kong
and Algiers.
and Algiers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So building this research station in Hong Kong would be a good idea. Algiers is
And that's it for my turn. It's your turn, Jenna.
Oh yeah. I was like, what's happening?
That's it. My
I was
turn's
like,
over.
Wait, do we need to like move things or anything? Or?
Mm.
Oh, that was it.
Okay. I don't. How does the infection rate move?
How many occurs when we plot?
Oh
We
yeah,
have
it
an
does.
outbreak.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
I thought
So-
that was this. So they both move, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The infection rate moves up and the outbreak moves too.
Right.
Okay, so moving another player's pawn, is that one of my actions or is
That
that
would
an
be one of your
additional
actions.
Okay. So I want to move you, right? Is that what
Yeah.
we're doing to
I think over to Becca in Tehran.
okay.
Why? Can you help me understand why people are going where
So
they're
that's
going?
one.
Okay, I am saying that I should go to you because you can cure diseases with only 4 cards.
Okay.
I can give a card to anybody. I can give a card of any city to anybody I feel like as long as I'm in the city with them.
Okay.
So it's most logical for me to give you cards.
Okay. And
How
so
many can you give me?
do we want a research?
I got a blue card,
So
so you'd have 2 towards curing blue.
I was gonna go to Hong Kong, correct? It's my second one, and we're gonna build a research station.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, eventually. I mean, I don't know if that's
I think it would be good to have a research station in Hong Kong.
okay.
I mean,
Then you
it's
could make your way
very-
there if you want. It's gonna
But
be.
I mean, I can go straight there.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Well, you could, but you'd be discarding the card that you would need to discard to.
No,
But-
you can build a research station without discarding a card. You can just build a research station.
I thought you had to have the card.
Oh, you're right. No, it's
Okay,
discard
then
the
I
city
cannot
card
do
that
that.
matches the city.
Never mind.
So,
Okay, wrong.
so you
Okay.
don't want to fly there.
Okay.
So it's gonna take you 2 turns to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you could.
You could move yourself though, because you could move a pawn to any city that has another pawn.
Mhm.
So you can move yourself to Taipei right now.
Okay. So
Right.
that was 1. Yeah. This
2
would
is you're
be
moving
2.
to Taipei.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so
it's
she
it's
pressed
move another
special-
player's pawn though. It's not her. She can't move herself. I believe.
That says as an action move any pawn to a city with another pawn.
No. No
Yeah.
mind.
That
and
sounds
then move
like
another
any to
player's
me.
pawn as it for
Yeah, she can move other players, but she can also move herself.
Oh, okay. I misread that then. My bad.
That's
Right?
okay. Yeah, no, that's right.
So that's 1. So that you use 2
So you
actions.
use
I was
your-
supposed to get your permission before moving you.
Well,
assume
I
had
had
it.
suggested it.
Yeah,
so.
so I assume I had it.
So then
We're gonna-
now you can move to Hong Kong and discard your card to build a research
So that's
station.
three actions.
And then 4 would be building a research
Yep, so you
station.
discard that.
Hong Kong.
Yep. And so now we've got a second research station. So that means we can cure diseases in Hong Kong and in Atlanta, and we can shuttle between Hong Kong and Atlanta
Oh.
without
Yeah.
discarding cards.
Got it.
Okay.
And that's all of your turn. So
Yeah. So
let's
2
get
more.
to an outbreak.
London and out.
There's the pandemic.
Epidemic.
Epidemic.
Move the infection rate marker forward 1 space.
Yep.
Okay. Infect. Draw the bottom card from the infection deck and put 3 cubes on that city. That one?
The bottom card?
This one?
Okay.
Right?
Why
Yeah.
the bottom?
It's,
just the
it's
rando.
random for randomization.
Delhi.
So Delhi gets 3, right?
Yelly gets 3 right now.
So,
Okay, and then this gets shuffled in, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
let's get shuffled back into the deck.
oh, they all go back in? Oh,
Yep.
that's intense.
They go on top too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Oh, it's like, the same mechanism.
Oh, it says actually draw the bottom card from the infection deck and put 3. Oh, discard the card and then
Yeah.
discard.
And then do this.
Yeah.
So,
So there's a chance that you actually pull that card fairly soon.
Yes.
Which causes
so
the
this goes
outbreak.
on top.
That's the same mechanism as Forbidden Island.
Okay.
Area.
And then,
Yep.
And
That's
then
it.
Intensify?
The epidemic is now going into
that's all the instructions had.
yeah
It didn't have
into the
much,
player discard pile.
Right? We don't need to put more cubies on it.
Nope, that we did. That was just Delhi. That's
Just
it.
in
Oh,
one
okay.
place.
I didn't know if we
I
had to
can't
like do the
remember
ones
what
that
moves
like
the
move.
outbreaks. Oh,
Well, yeah, we still
Yeah.
now we have to
outbreaks
do that.
moves forward when there's actually an outbreak.
Mine
Well, we
was
haven't
just
had an
epidemic.
outbreak.
We have not had an outbreak yet.
Because an outbreak is when it moves past the initial six.
Exactly.
But
But you can have
now you draw your 2. Now you draw your 2 to now.
Yeah.
Now you
Now
actually
we do
draw.
that.
Okay. Tehran.
Gets 1.
Which
There.
was
Or there.
Yeah.
there.
Okay. And the second one is St. Petersburg.
Which luckily,
We cleared.
Well, that's why-
They
that's
start
why-
moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's why I always suggest to try to get and either have 3
Out.
at least down to 2 or 1. So we're gonna have to get back to Delhi soon.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I can get there on my turn actually and clear it.
That is true, you can because you clear a whole city. So
Yeah.
that sounds like that's gonna be your turn.
Yep. All right.
You want me to move you over?
Yeah, sure. So let's go to Delhi. So that's 1, 2 turns, and then 3 to clear.
Mhm.
And then as let's go to. Oh, let's see here.
Wait, you were in Taipei?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Clear,
and then
that's
4.
your whole turn.
Oh, sorry, I missed the city there.
It's okay.
Okay. So that's it.
Yep.
So draw 2. Draw 2 here. So I got Algiers and Lagos.
Now you're getting up to 7 cards, right? How many cards do you
5.
have right now? 5?
Yep.
Okay. So
I can.
luckily you are really close to me.
Yeah.
And we can trade off a lot of cards.
Yeah. And I've got a couple black cards, which would be good because that would give her all 4.
Oh, yes.
So, and then now we do the infection.
Yep.
All right, what's next?
Next up is Los Angeles.
LA. I love
LA
you.
dirty.
You're causing problems.
You
All right.
dirty LA.
What's next?
And Delhi.
Uh-oh.
So it's a good thing that we cleared Delhi
Otherwise, it would have.
because that would have been an outbreak right then.
Okay.
So 4 makes an outbreak?
4 is when you get an outbreak,
And
and,
then-
it hits every city around it.
And then that one each gets 1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I've played this, but it's been over a year.
And now it's your turn.
Sweet. Okay, so friends, I am located at, I don't know, I can't read it from here.
Tehran?
Tehran.
Yep.
You're in Tehran right now.
Okay, so.
And you're with me, so you can take my blue card if you want.
Would you like me to do that?
I think so. That
Yeah.
that would be an action for you.
So that's 1.
Yeah.
I can clear out,
You can clear out Tehran if you want.
which would be 2, 3.
If you want to
I
clear,
could also move. So I have a card for Karachi. I could go there and build a research station.
There's no reason to build a research station in Karachi because there's one in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it
thought we
would
were supposed to have one in every.
no.
Okay, that's fine.
You actually want to strategically put them around the board so that they're always just a couple steps away from something.
Cairo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough.
But that was in,
Oh, there's already one in
or
Atlanta.
that was like in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What you could do is cure one from this city because
Mm-hmm.
you've taken one action so far, and then you've only taken one action so far, right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
took the
just
card.
took your card.
So you could actually cure both of those and move to Delhi. And the reason that I'm thinking that is on my turn, I can take your 2 black cards and give them to him, or I can take smarter, take his 2 black cards and give them to you, and then we'd be able to cure the black diseases on your next turn.
Sure, do that.
Okay. So,
That sounds good.
so you want to cure Tehran?
Sure.
Okay. So there you go. And then
You're gonna move me.
that move you to Delhi. Okay, draw 2 cards.
Johannesburg and Khartoum.
Cool.
But now I've got 6 cards.
You only have to discard at 7.
No, but if you're gonna give me his cards.
You discard on your turn.
Okay.
So,
And it's at the end of your turn.
and it's at the end of
So
your
I
turn.
would use 4 of them. before
Well,
I
you have to
know what
get to a research station,
Yeah.
which you're already pretty close.
That's true.
So,
So there's those 2, and now 2 for infection.
Yep.
Cairo and Atlanta. Sorry, everybody.
And
One
then
more in
what was
Cairo.
Cairo?
Black.
Cairo. Okay, I was like, oh, I forgot about them.
all right. So I'm gonna move here. If I could take your 2 black cards.
Okay, but that's 2 and 3 for you.
Yes. And then I can only give Becca one of them, but on her turn I can give her the other black card that
Right.
I've got.
Hi, friend.
And that's all I can do.
Okay.
So I've got Paris and Chicago. So yay. Alrighty.
She's like, you took my toy. I must get in the toy box and get my zebra. Get your zebra? You got it?
Okay,
Okay.
so now we're gonna infect. We are infecting Osaka. Ugh, we need to get someone over to Osaka to cure it.
Yeah, I can probably go there now.
Yeah, it's probably good. This is the tricky thing is like you have to keep your eye on both curing the diseases because you'll
Yeah.
not win if you don't cure. You also
So you
have to
have to-
keep an eye on not having
Outbreaks.
outbreaks.
Or what you could do is on my
Okay.
turn
Your second.
is send me
That's my
there.
first. That's
Yeah.
true. That would actually probably be more practical.
Okay.
And Lima's getting another one.
Okay. I wonder if I should head out this way.
It might not be the worst idea. You can fly to Lima.
I can.
So, yeah, what I would think you should. I agree with him about moving him,
Yeah.
and then if you fly to Lima, you can take. care
Okay, so I'll fly to Lima, so that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 2, 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then as the 4th thing, you can fly him. Wait, do you have to fly him to any?
Move another player's pawn as if it were
Oh.
yours.
But you can move to a city with another pawn.
Yeah.
So where were you currently?
I was in Hong Kong.
You were in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do we feel like we're cheating if we
Yeah.
reverse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Because you have to send me to another. You have to send me to the city with another pawn. I
And
forgot.
right now
another
he's
pawn.
in a city with all the other pawns.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
the only place you can move him is to Lima.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we should have done it
True.
the other
Oh,
way
we
around.
messed up.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, we should have moved him first and then flew
It's
to
alright.
Lima.
It's just gonna take me a turn longer to get there. That's all.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We're still.
I was trying to like.
Luckily, an
Figure out
outbreak
what I
from
can do.
Osaka is pretty minimal because it would only hit Taipei and Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, there's nothing really around them, so
No.
maybe just move this up. So no problem.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Which we're
one
doing
more.
which we're doing okay on so
Yeah.
far.
Shh, don't say that.
Sorry.
That's like being on call and be like, the phone isn't on. Like, you can't say that.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got one more turn.
Yeah. Do.
LA.
Yeah.
Come up to
I
LA.
think come up to LA.
Okay. Okay, and then I take 2 guys.
Oh, so those are direct. I was like, wait, how did you?
Yeah.
they're directly
So
connected.
Somehow you can get a direct flight from
And
Lima to LA, but not LA to
Jakarta.
Atlanta.
LA is an international airport.
Yeah, but how can you
So
not?
is Atlanta. It's
It's
also
the, it's the most
Atlanta's a Delta hub. You should at least be able to get to LA.
Just saying.
It's okay.
It's also the most trafficked airport in the world.
Also, it's
So
where
it's
I
like
saw
around.
Brett Michaels of Poison. I saw him in the
Interesting.
smoking lounge.
I'm lucky. We're lucky that on your turn that I can give you a black card and you can move the 2 to the
Okay, but you're
research
doing that
station.
thing that you do where you play so far ahead that I can't
Sorry.
follow what's happening.
Okay, so I need to do 2 of these guys now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Buenos Aires
Buenos Aires.
and Johannesburg.
Alright. Oh, crap.
That's gonna be
Luckily
rough.
they're connected.
I
But
have the Johannesburg
okay, so here's
card.
the bad thing about them being connected is if you get an outbreak in one, it will probably hit that and cause a chain outbreak, and that causes that meter to start jumping up real fast.
Yep.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Super. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's gonna take me 4 turns just to get to Osaka.
Yeah. Which you can do, because if you get to Osaka later on her turn, she can fly you
Or-
back.
Or
Or
I fly to San Francisco, which would be 1, 2, 3, and get to Osaka on my.
oh yeah, because is that
It'd
directly?
be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I could clear it.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So
Wait,
he can fly directly to San Francisco.
but San Francisco doesn't connect to Osaka.
it connects
connects
to
to
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
to Tokyo. Okay.
So let's do that. So I'm gonna
That's smarter.
fly halfway around the world to San Francisco.
That's
Go.
a turn, folks.
1.
That's 1, just 1, because I flew there. And then I get to move 1 to Tokyo,
That's 2.
and then 3.
To Osaka and then here
4.
Osaka.
Yeah.
That is some smart.
medic.
That is some smart playing on the medic's part, everybody.
We did it.
That's why I like the cooperative game.
And then what you can do, oh, never mind. We'll talk about your turn.
Draw.
Drives.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Oh, it should be like
Oh,
this.
that's
no.
We get an outbreak.
Yep.
Epidemic.
Epidemic.
And I got Tokyo. So,
Hi. That's
Leave it.
that's
that's a nose. It's a 1.
I was like, that's my
Alright, so,
Maybe you could move that closer to you, and then it wouldn't be so hard for you to not like do.
Well, yeah.
Hi, friend.
This is our background music.
You need to get some manners. You need manners.
That's,
alright.
That's your epidemic music?
That's my epidemic.
Yeah.
So we have to move the infection rate marker 1.
Yep. Luckily, that's still just
Manners.
drawing 2 cards.
Right down.
Okay.
It's 30.
So infect, draw the bottom card from the infection deck,
Mm-hmm.
and put 3 cards on that card.
Montreal
Okay.
just had an outbreak of blue plague.
The icy death.
Winter's coming.
Winter's
Okay.
here, friends.
And then shuffle the cards in the infection discard and put them back on top of the deck.
Right,
Cool.
and then we still have to draw 2 more.
Yep.
And this is a much smaller pile.
Mm-hmm.
You want to shuffle them actually? Do you want to do the honors?
Sure, I can do that. I'm really bad at this though, so my luck tends not to hold.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how that works.
All right, first up is Montreal. Want one?
Oh,
We have got an
no.
outbreak, everybody.
Okay, so we put 1 on Montreal, yeah.
Nope, you don't put
Nope.
any in Montreal
Oh, yeah.
because it's already full to the brim.
But so we'll
You
do
do.
that.
You move the outbreak meter forward.
So we get 1 outbreak and then we get 1 in New York. So it's
Yeah.
every connected city.
Every
Yes.
connected
Yeah.
city gets one.
So and then Washington.
Mm-hmm. Atlanta.
Atlanta's not connected actually.
Oh shoot!
Not, yeah.
Oh, lucky.
How did I close the bag? Okay.
It
And
tells
then
it what it wants,
1 in Chicago. Okay.
Okay, that actually could have been a lot worse.
but we still need to flip another card. too.
Yep.
Yep.
True.
That was the first one of those.
And Lima.
Okay.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, we just
Figured
cured
Lima, that
those.
was good.
So
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
we have our first outbreak.
So it looks like I'm gonna be going
7
up
more
there.
and we lose.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And now it's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you my Kolkata card.
Well, hold on. Just give me a second here, friends. How does that count? Do you just get to do that?
It counts as one of your actions.
One of
one of hers or one of mine?
Yours.
yours.
So here's the thing. You have 2 blue cards. Would you prefer to give those to me?
Ooh.
Okay. the reason that I want to give you one black card
Sure.
is that you can get it, move, cure.
Okay.
Whereas if I give you 2 blue cards,
Uh-huh.
you can get one, get another, move, and there will be no cure.
Okay.
And then I can catch up to you on my turn and then give you the 2 blue cards. I'm gonna
Okay.
get the blue cards,
Okay.
blue cured too.
Okay.
Sound
So
good?
then, yeah, that's fine.
Or I'll actually probably, yeah, I'll give you my 2 blue cards because I can't
I'm gonna have to
move
fly
and
you
cure.
out here.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, what might be good on your turn?
Okay, should we do this turn?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
okay. So I'm gonna give you that.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay.
So that's one action.
Mhm, one action. Then you can move to Hong Kong where there's a research station.
Alright.
So that's 2, 3, and then as
Then
your
we can cure black.
fourth
because I'm
action.
the scientist.
Yep.
We only need 4.
All right.
So we cure all the black, right?
So black is cured.
So
So this goes this way?
okay, that's it.
So
What does
Yeah.
that mean? Do we pick up the cubes?
Nope.
no.
Okay.
So you still would have to clear it. It can still outbreak, but once we have all of these flipped over, we've won the game.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's that. And now when he walks into a city, he cures everything. Like that's black.
Anything that's black.
The rest of us, if we go into a city, we cure all of it with an action.
Okay.
So that's the other advantage.
Okay.
I seem to be
That's-
having Bluetooth connection problems, but
That's my turn for that part. And so now I'll pick up these 2.
ooh, look at these.
No.
Hey,
That works.
And then.
Oh, and so on your next turn, you can cure yellow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Atlanta and Johannesburg.
Okay. So Atlanta.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
that's
Atlanta.
Awkward.
Oof.
Yep, we're going to North America, guys.
Not until I've given her enough to cure other things. Then
Yeah.
you can move me on your turn
We
and I
can-
can
I
start
think-
helping out.
Yeah.
But we can get her up to having a blue cure and a yellow cure.
Okay.
So-
Hey.
Okay. So okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, my turn. 1, 2, oh, sorry. Let me tell you guys what I'm doing first and you can disagree with me if you want to.
I see where you're going.
I'm going to move to her. I'm going to give her both the blue cards. That way on her turn, she can cure blue and cure yellow.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, if, from any research station, you can cure in another place. You don't have to go there.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So I don't have to go to Atlanta.
No.
I can just cure it from where I am.
Yep.
Cool. Just checking.
Okay, so
Do it.
1, 2, and 3, 4.
Okay.
So that's why I always say you need the researcher and you need the
Yeah.
scientist, definitely. Because I don't see how you win the game without those 2 characters.
Yeah.
It's really
So,
much
okay.
more of a crapshoot then.
So now I've got Soul and Shania.
Okay.
Get your
And
infections.
yeah, let's get the infections going.
Well,
Tehran?
That doesn't get any more, does it? It doesn't infect anymore, right? Once it's cured.
No,
I
it's
thought-
still. I think it still infects once it's cured. Let me.
I was under the impression I thought it didn't, but I could be wrong. It's known to happen a lot.
Well, there's actually tons of forums on this game based upon like, did you win this game by accident?
maybe.
Isn't that how you win most games?
Strategy.
I usually luck into it.
Okay. At any research station, discard 5 city cards, 4 in her case, of the same color from your hand to cure the disease of that color. Oh crap. Alright, so
Did we mess up?
yes.
Wait,
'Cause-
what did we do wrong?
Okay, so technically it would have had to have been.
No. It's not red color. It's the color of the cards that you're carrying.
Oh, okay.
Not the city. Otherwise, that would be weird. Because
Okay.
then you'd have to,
Okay.
Wait, what's the problem?
nothing. There's no.
Okay.
There's no problem. Okay, yeah. Okay, cover the disease icon, blah, 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 blah. No cubes are on the board, it's been eradicated. Oh, okay, so I technically shouldn't have moved it to the eradicated thing. Okay.
Oh.
So these shouldn't even be on the board yet.
Oh.
Wait, what?
These don't go on the board until you've cured. So that's been cured. If we remove all the black
Then
cubes,
it's
we
been
flip it over to
eradicated.
eradicated. At which point it has different play rules.
Got it.
We're learning.
Mm-hmm. When a disease is cured, its cubes remain on the board and new cubes can still be placed during epidemics or infections.
Okay,
However, treating the disease is now easier. So once it's been eradicated is when you stop.
gotcha. Okay,
Okay.
so
Because there's nothing.
good to know.
Okay, so Tehran can still get one.
Okay,
I
and we
think
get-
this one was on Delhi.
Yes, and then so we get one more.
And Cairo.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, it can still outbreak, so
Yeah.
but it's easier to cure.
But luckily, she can easily fly to them, and we have
Yeah.
no reason to save black cards anymore.
Yeah.
But what she really needs to do is
Yeah,
get
I
you
gotta
over
go
the-
over there.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, because
I'm already.
you would still want to keep the black cards so that you can go to eradicate it, right?
Yeah, she's gonna want them to fly over there.
Okay,
But she doesn't need to worry about saving them to give to you.
No.
understood.
Okay.
You can
So
spend them.
let's
without
do this.
concern.
My turn riding it now.
Mm-hmm.
So who am I? I'm flying you.
Yes, but
Somewhere?
what we need to get me as close to I would say Montreal, honestly.
Yeah, so maybe.
Okay.
So
So
if you go
I
one,
should move.
If you go 1, 2, you can fly me
Well,
there
you
and then cure.
4 and click here. 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you could fly to. Yeah. How close can you get to Cairo
it's not that far. It's a couple jumps.
from?
She can go to Istanbul.
Oh, if you go to Istanbul,
Yeah.
It's connected. It's,
I would almost say if she moves here, she can fly you over. That's 2, 3. Oh yeah, she'd only be able to move. So
Yeah.
you might as well get them all the way to Montreal.
Okay. So
Or-
I'm going.
probably the best thing to do actually would probably maybe cure one of these. 2, 3, and then 4.
Move you over
Move
there.
me over
4.
there.
Oh right, because
Then it's otherwise it's pointless for like it's not pointless, but we're kind of wasting a turn because her curing something in Montreal.
right,
I'm
because
just
she
gonna-
can fly to Istanbul and move to Cairo and cure Cairo
Yeah.
in the next turn.
So
Okay.
And we just hope that
curing,
there's not.
one of
curing
Los
the
Angeles.
yellow.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
3.
and then
And then
you
four.
cure this one.
It's flying
Yep.
him over.
Okay.
And then we hope that there's no.
Ho Chi Minh City. Epidemic.
Womp.
Yay!
Good job, Vinny.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's not your fault.
Okay, 1 space. So now we have to pull 3 cards, right?
Yep.
Aw, crap.
Okay. Pull the bottom one.
Yeah, things escalate quickly in this.
Which is
Istanbul. Not Constantinople.
So
If you have a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul.
Yeah.
alright, so that's 3 there.
Okay. And then discard that card.
Now we
That goes in there.
Yep.
And then these guys just get shuffled up.
She'll be waiting in Istanbul.
God.
this is bad.
Yeah, this is really bad, guys.
yeah, because
Good
now we draw
girl.
3.
You know,
Oh.
old New York was once New Amsterdam.
What?
Did I need to draw another one?
Huh?
What? No.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Put
okay.
stuff in your hand.
No, but because we moved the infection rate out. Do I pull 3
Okay,
cards?
put the cards back on top.
Yeah?
And now you draw
Okay.
3 from those.
Now you draw 3. Because you didn't draw
Oh.
2. You
okay.
haven't drawn 2 yet.
Okay, I know it.
Sure.
No, not really. Okay,
Okay,
Cairo.
Like the infection.
that's bad.
Yeah, that is really bad.
Okay, so Cairo. Okay, so hang on a second. So that's 1 outbreak in Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so that means we get 1 in Riyadh,
Mm-hmm.
1 in Baghdad,
You might as well put the 1 black one in Algiers.
1
You
in
actually put 1 black one in Khartoum.
yes, 1 in Khartoum, and then another 1 in Istanbul,
Yep.
Yes,
Which-
which causes a chain outbreak.
which is another outbreak.
Yes. So you put 1 black one in Milan.
Let me see here. Let me just go. So we don't put 1 in Cairo though, but we do put
Right.
1 in Baghdad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go.
Go in order, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, if we run out of black ones, the game's over.
We're pretty close. 1 there, 1 in Tehran, and then 1 in Algiers.
What about St. Petersburg?
One goes in St.
Too.
Petersburg.
Oh, that's
Sadly.
sorry.
No.
All right.
Did you put 1 in Tehran? Because Tehran's not connected to Istanbul.
Did I?
I don't remember.
I think I may have.
No, I pulled that one. It was one of the cards I pulled.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Right?
There's 4 left.
Wait, what happened to the cards you pulled?
Oh
You
no,
only
so no, it
pulled
was never
Cairo.
mind. So I pulled, so that one was the last
That was 1.
one. Okay.
So now there's
Montreal.
Oh no.
So okay, so that's gonna be an outbreak.
Yes.
we're gonna lose.
But luckily it only hits cities with just 1.
1, 2,
Okay, my real huge worry right now is the black ones. Because we have how many black cubes left in that bag?
4.
We lose if that happens.
And with
We
other,
lose on something we've cured, that would be
Yep,
terribly
okay,
sad.
here's the last one.
Lima.
Lima. Okay, good. We're good with Lima.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't cure the stuff over where you are, but so yeah, things took a horrible turn there.
Yep,
Yeah.
they go bad real fast here. Okay.
And you moved the outbreak marker forward for all those outbreaks.
Yep.
The
He did.
outbreak and the chain outbreak.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay,
Well,
now
because there was one in Cairo, so that was
Yeah, do
well,
you
we
have-
were already on one, so that was Cairo, Istanbul, and then Montreal.
you have
so-
no black cards, do you?
Nope.
Darn it. Okay.
But what I can do is I can clear
To
Montreal,
go there.
and then
you
one.
can just walk around.
Well, yeah, because once I hit the
Right.
black stuff, it just goes away.
Yeah, forever.
So I'm gonna clear Montreal. So it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so clear Montreal.
Right.
That's one. And then I'm gonna go 2, 3, and 4.
And that clears that
Automatically
city
clears.
just by you being.
So
Okay. So we get some black ones back. Which
Yes.
we need.
The dog keeps finding her noisiest toy.
okay,
All right.
so then I draw 2.
You give me that. You give me that book.
So I got Tehran and Shanghai. Now I get Tehran. All right.
Oh, there's only
Okay,
one
so you
there.
put
That's
one
okay.
black dot in Tehran.
No, that's just.
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Oh, those are your key. Okay,
Oh.
so now we need
Now we gotta draw 3 of those.
Atlanta.
That means there's an outbreak.
Okay, so that's one outbreak, and then we get to put cubes in Washington, Miami, and Chicago.
Istanbul.
Uh-oh.
That's
We're screwed.
Is this temple
Yep.
already have 3?
Yep.
Yep.
And actually, so that's going to be one outbreak there, which gives Cairo an outbreak, and then
this one and this one.
Yeah, and we're out of black cubes by that point, so we have technically we've lost the game.
that was quick.
Oh.
Because like I said, once you run out of cubes, you lose.
Well, I mean, we hit the
Seven.
outbreak marker.
Oh, and we also hit the outbreak marker.
Okay,
So
we all did.
we lost. But we all know how to play basic pandemic now.
Yep.
Yes.
And if we're gonna lose, let's lose before we play Legacy, right? So we are going to take a little break now. Or do we want to do a post-mortem on this before we take a break?
What could we have done better?
You know, the only thing is that we had a lot of things suddenly break out there and suddenly break out there.
Right.
Yeah, well, I think part of it, we weren't using her as effectively as we could as too.
I think I just need to shuttle people around
You did.
more.
I think that we need you to shuttle before you flew to Lima.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think
Which
that
we
that's
regret.
where a lot of things just suddenly start going really
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, like have we paused and rewound and cheated, we'd probably be fine.
We
Yeah.
might have been
We
fine.
might.
Maybe we
Maybe.
still had an explosion
Or we
of
might have had a
outbreaks
little more
here,
time.
and
My friend, come here.
I think
I love you.
one thing this really illustrates to me also is we need to get a research station built somewhere in this section of the board
I
fast.
wanted to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh, what?
You did want to do that. I remember you wanted to do that. And that
Like,
believe
no, we have one in Hong Kong.
Yeah, we were
It's
looking like
not.
this was gonna be a problem.
I
And then
like,
it
if
was
you
like,
remember, the first place I suggested that we build a research station was also like, let's build one somewhere around here.
Yeah,
Immediately,
we didn't do it.
we didn't do it.
now we know.
Yeah. So we're going to take a short break to set up for Legacy, and we will be right back on What Game Did You Bring? And let me know when. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to be breaking into the Legacy part of Pandemic now. We lost our test game, but that's all right. Everybody is writing inside of their service record the month of January and their name. We'll get into why that is later on.
Hey, shout out to our new follower.
Yeah, shout out to
Absolutely.
Absolutely, who Becca knows apparently.
It's a cool name.
Absolutely is
Unless
a
there's
cool-
another absolutely out there. Otherwise, it's Megan, who's
Yeah.
the best.
So I'm opening up the top secret dossiers, woo, which are a new thing to this game for Pandemic Legacy.
Ooh.
It's pretty exciting. So,
Of course, I'm eating.
on the back are various numbers, which I'm sure will make sense later on as we play. And I'm just going to put them over to the side now that we've looked at the top secret dossier.
Yeah. Right in there. Sorry, I was like, I think I'm stuck now.
There are also stickers that we put onto the maps, and we'll get
Thank
into
you.
that as we play along. There's some things that we open up. And there is a new deck of cards. These are the legacy
Oh, we didn't
cards.
put these guys in.
Well, we don't yet.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
the reason.
I'm
Because
just
we
gonna
have
take it
extra
out.
cards that we start putting in for these.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna sit here quietly.
No, I was just explaining.
I was
Don't
like-
feel shame.
Shame, Janet. Shame.
So there's, this is when we start playing on the board with the objectives section. So you can
Cool.
see right now we are in January, which has a 1-star objective. What it means, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But there's a 1-star objective. And we start working with panic levels. What panic levels are is when an outbreak happens in a city, you increase the panic level in the city. Bad things happen as the panic levels go up. You're over there, so you can read off what they do.
Oh, panic
Panic
levels. Ha, look at that, right there in front of me, look at that.
We're panicking.
If it's 1, it's unstable, there's no effect. If it reads 2 to 3, there's rioting. No direct flights or charter flights in or out.
Oh,
Existing research station is destroyed. No new research stations can be built there. If it reaches panic level 4, you have a collapsing city. Discard 1 card of the city's color to drive ferry into the city.
Driver ferry, that's the white
Oh,
lines.
gotcha.
Oh.
Wow, that sucks. And if it reaches panic level 5, the city has fallen. Discard 1 more card to total of the city's color to drive ferry into the city.
So there you go.
So you have to have like 2 red cards to go into one of these if it's in.
Right, if
Fallen
it's
city.
fallen.
Oh shit, guys.
Yeah, so it gets intense as you go along.
Just not
Hopefully-
real.
We really shouldn't have any fallen cities in January.
Unless we're epically bad.
I mean, I don't think you possibly can, because I think you'd hit the end of the outbreak meter before then.
True.
Because it goes up every time you have an outbreak.
Mm.
Like, and you're the city that originates the outbreak. Also, if your character's the one that's in the city when it outbreaks, you get scars.
Cool.
I already got scars.
Yeah. Characters can be mentally or physically damaged over the course of play. When this happens, choose an available scar and add it to your character's cards. Characters are scarred when they are in a city that outbreaks and may be scarred other ways that will be noted in future rules.
Cool.
Whenever you place a scar on a character, has no room for it, the character becomes lost. So, you have a spot for 2 scars. Scars number 1 and 2. You don't get a 3rd scar, you die.
So like you're just out of the game. After
You're
that.
out of the game after that.
Oh god. Okay.
You basically would pick
I
up.
live here.
Where's
so I
the,
would
where's
just
the
have to
other
sit around
character
and
that we
watch.
didn't end up using?
What's that?
There was
Yeah,
another
there was a
character
general
that we
plastic
didn't use.
general-
So you can pick it up.
Right, so there's the generalist. So first you pick up the generalist.
Oh.
And then I think if the generalist dies, I think you play on as a civilian.
So no special abilities?
No, the generals can do up to 5
Never mind.
actions.
No, a
Like
civilian
the
has no
civilians.
special
Oh,
abilities,
okay.
probably.
I would imagine.
We're guessing.
Civilians, you have no special abilities. If you get a scar, instead of adding 1 to this card, you discard your hand, put your pawn in the research station, and retain any remaining actions you had. So, yeah, so
Well, let's
basically,
hope it doesn't come to that.
yeah, once we run out, we become civilians, so you have no more special.
Sweet.
Which, I mean, if you think about it in things like a zombie movie,
Yeah.
these people are all dead
Mhm.
when
Oh, yeah.
it starts. Okay,
Uplifting.
right? Aren't we having fun? So when your character's lost, you destroy your character card. It cannot be played in this or future games. Discard all cards you have, take the civilian card matching your pawn, and place your pawn in a city with a research station. If there are no research stations in play, place your pawn in Atlanta. But like I said, if there's still, we still have 1 character, we can pick up the generalist. So it'll be that first and then civilians.
Okay.
Cool.
The civilians don't die.
Okay.
So.
So it's just more civilians.
Right. At some point, we might all be playing civilians.
Oh god.
considering the nature of the outbreaks, I'm guessing the first person we're probably gonna lose is the medic. Anybody else want to take bets on that?
Hey.
I'm just saying you're more likely to be in a city that's having an outbreak.
I hope not.
Okay.
Because then I'm not doing my job.
Right. Okay.
True. Very true.
So
Generalist.
the setup is a little different now, so we're gonna go through it. The first thing we do is we read the mission briefing. When playing a month for the first time, draw cards. Oh, I can wait.
Sorry.
It's all
He
right.
he was explaining what the tape is.
Oh, yeah, that's to make sure it doesn't slide.
No, fair enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna start this over. So we're gonna read the mission briefings first, which are the legacy cards. When playing a month for the first time, draw cards off the top of the legacy deck until you reach the one that says stop. Read the mission briefing and
Read it.
integrate new cards,
Come on.
if any, into the game.
Yep, go. Go to your bed. Go to your bed.
So we're opening up this deck for the
Good
first
girl. Go to your bed.
I'm plastic.
Sit. Stay.
I'm also stupid because
What?
I'm trying to help you. You want to?
I need to fight that. Alright, so I shouldn't have done that. Note to self.
Next time you play Pandemic Legacy.
Note to self when season 2 comes out. Okay. And there is going to be a season 2. It's supposed to be the end of this year.
Oh. Well, that will just.
Right.
No, it's a separate game.
No,
Okay.
it'll like it corresponds with what 6 months or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Do not draw, reveal, look at, handle, or otherwise disturb these cards until instructed. Draw this card and read the other side just before you set up your first game. January mission briefing, everybody. You know the drill. We've got 4 viruses causing us problems. They seem to be mutating faster than usual. We have someone looking into that. For now, keep it under control, as one of them may grow beyond our capabilities. If you want to read the card too, you can.
I'm good.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. It says keep drawing. Your objective is on the other side of this card. Place it on the objective area of the board. So you can see there's an objectives area.
So I'm assuming it just goes here.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Objective: discover cures to the 4 diseases.
Oh.
So
So
win the game.
it's the basic pandemic objective. So there you
Okay.
So objective number 1.
go. Yes. So it says stop. Do not draw any more cards. Put the reminder token on the 3rd space of the infection rate track. The reminder token is the one token that we haven't been using.
This purple one?
Yeah.
Again, plastic baggies are my downfall.
So, on the
Alright.
3rd what?
It says, wait, hold on now.
3rd space.
3rd space of the infection rate track, so right there.
So what does the reminder token mean?
Caution.
We draw this card as soon as the 2nd epidemic card has been completely resolved.
Ooh.
So
Okay, so
that's the next weird thing that might happen. But right now our mission briefing is the straightforward pandemic cure things.
Okay.
Okay,
Do better than last time.
right. So we've already set out the board.
it is
No,
not-
that's not a high bar.
It didn't object.
really not.
We've placed our cure, blah blah blahs blahs. Okay, we are going to.
Weirdly found a friend.
She finally laid down to chill.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the infections off before we continue with these cards. So, we ready to infect
Sure.
these cities?
Let's do it.
Istanbul.
Oh, not that one.
Damn it, Constance.
You, Jenna, really?
It's
Did
hidden
you,
behind the goal.
did you really shuffle these? That-
Yes, I
Are you
did.
sure?
Yes.
3 in
swear.
Istanbul.
It's still not.
That's fine. Just blame me on
I'm
yours.
really hoping we don't get to civilian cards.
Okay, do you
this
need help
time.
We
there?
need like a. Do you want me to get like a little Tupperware that we can put them in?
You need those those
Petri
little
dishes.
rubber things for
You
mail.
put
Petri
Oh,
dishes.
yeah.
Petri dishes.
3 in Istanbul to start with.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Maths are hard.
And she's pretty mean, so.
I'm really mean.
Go lay down. You
Okay.
were doing so good. Go
San
sit with Mom.
Francisco gets 3.
Go sit with your friend. She's like, I want to be on TV.
Yeah,
Three?
she's a star.
I got 3 there.
Oh,
And-
God. I touched you.
3 in
Leave it.
Riyadh.
That was a mistake.
Leave it. Come on, girl. Go
Wait.
leave it.
3 in Riyadh.
3 are in Riyadh. The next ones get 2. We are getting 2 in Bangkok.
2 in Bangkok.
One night in Bangkok does something to Hardman, I've heard.
There's 2, I don't know. 2 in Bangkok.
That's right.
That was close.
Hong Kong gets 2.
That's not good.
And this is also bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And 2 go in Buenos Aires.
2 in Buenos Aires.
And then the next ones just get 1. We have 1 in Tehran. I can see where we're going real early.
Black one again.
1 in Osaka.
1 in. Way over there.
And 1 in Essen. Hey, Essen's the first. This is the
Where's
first
it?
time we've seen Essen.
Where's Essen?
It's up in Germany.
Oh.
Or,
It's
Learning
where they-
things.
It's where they have, there's a big
They eat
board game
there.
convention there every year.
yeah,
Oh.
Explains how it got on
that's
this
why.
game.
Yeah.
It suck ups.
I think it's,
Okay.
okay. Else the Spiel des Jahres, I forgot.
That sounds fun.
So our first, this is an exciting new thing we get. Funded events. These are positive.
Oh.
And these get mixed in with the deck. So we have funded event. We can play it at any time not in action. Remove 2 disease cubes from the board. We have the current player takes 2 extra actions this turn. We have discard 1 to 3 city cards from your hand. The current player takes 1 additional action card for every card you discard.
Interesting.
So it'll be up to 7 actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm?
Airlift. Move any 1 pawn to any city. This can include rioting, collapsing, and falling in cities. Get permission before moving any other player's pawn. That's always kind of a given for those. Skip the next, this one's called One Quiet Night. Skip the next infected city step. Do not flip over any infection cards.
Ooh,
I
that's
know.
a nice.
I think we're putting that one in contention for being amongst the 4 that we're going to put in, right?
Yes.
Oh, we only get to put in 4.
Yeah.
Oh. Put 'em out!
Resilient population. Remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between infect and intensify steps of the epidemic. So basically, if we feel like a city is like there's too many things going on around it and we want it to stop, we can play this card and take it out so it doesn't get infected anymore. Forecast. Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's a solid.
This is also probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Government grant. Add 1 research station to any city, no city card needed. You may
Done.
not use this on a rioting, collapsing, or fallen cities.
Yeah,
Done.
that's a-
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so-
what
The other ones we've got 2 extra turns. Remove any 2 disease cubes from the board. Discard 1 to 3 city cards from your hand. The current player takes an additional action for each card. Move
That's a one-time thing. Of
That's a
extra
one-time
moves.
thing. But
That could be really useful,
could-
or it could be a total waste.
Yeah.
yeah,
and these are kind of the same thing, basically. Like you can use
Yeah.
the 3 and then
You
there's
look at
2.
my-
Yeah, one is like you discard
You're
1 to
funny.
3 cards. You have to get rid of cards to use it. The other one
So,
is just you get
do
2.
we want to do borrowed time then?
Wait, what's the difference between borrowed time and resilient population?
Resilient population, remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. So basically, you take a city out that doesn't get infected anymore.
That's pretty hot too.
Yeah.
So we're definitely saying we're taking out airlift because I feel like airlift will be really useful later on in the game, but right now,
Yeah.
Well, we also have the dispatcher.
alright,
Yeah.
that's weird. Huh. I thought there were supposed to be 10 of these. Oh well.
Maybe we haven't gone to them yet.
Maybe. Okay, so are we between resilient population and borrowed time? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I guess. I kind of like this one.
I do too.
Okay, resilient population it is. So we are putting the other 4 back away. that's it for the funded events. And there might be other funded events that show up later in the game. You never know. Okay. So we've selected the funded events. And we mix the shuffle events, we mix those in. We're not mixing these in yet. So
Shuffle in randomly, or do we put them in?
they go in randomly in this deck.
No, Ripley, no. No.
Leave
Don't.
it.
What's she doing?
Good job, Jenna.
I've dropped my card already.
Make better choices, Ripley.
I just landed on her. She was upset.
She's like, I don't care. Just you talk to me, and that's all I care about.
She's just chilling under this table right now.
Good
Right
girl.
where my
She
feet-
was licking my toes.
I mean, she's right where my feet would like to go. So
You can totally move her.
My friend's dog does.
she's sitting
does
on my
that
feet
too.
now.
Aw,
No.
she really likes feet.
Now, I don't know if we can see this on the board cam,
Oh, no.
but you can see that there are things right now in there that say rule stickers D, B, and C. That is because as we play this game, new rules are going to start popping up.
Good thing I got ready by playing all that fluff.
Did we see that?
Super sweet.
Yep, as far as I can tell. It's a small picture.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you switched over to board cam
I
or
did
not.
when I heard board cam.
Okay, cool. Ba-dum-ba-dum. So we're just shuffling cards for a little bit now, and we're going to start.
Ripley, stop.
What's she doing?
She's like,
Scratching, but
she's leaning up against both of us and
Oh yeah, she's a
scratching.
leaner.
well, but see, she was
You
like,
can tell her to go get in her bed.
her leg was just going, and so it was like,
You didn't even put a quarter in that chair.
you know.
Now, before we continue, while we're doing this shuffling, does anybody want alcohol?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Becca?
Do I want alcohol?
You want margarita?
Yeah, I'll have a little margarita.
I mean, if you give me like a bit, because I am going to drive after this. No ice
You
though.
responsible.
No ice, just margarita?
Yeah. There's a lot of ice, I think, the last time.
Hi, friend.
My teeth are very sensitive still.
Rips,
Just
do you want to
the
give the
breath
people
inhaler.
what they want? Come here. Let's give the people what they want, Rips.
Thank you.
Okay.
Costco. Costco, please sponsor it. With your delicious margarita mix. Please.
That's all they want. They don't want
Sit.
any
Oh.
Dance.
Oh.
Can you see her?
No.
Oh wait, come here. Dance.
Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong screen.
Oh, here.
Let's
Get
get the
down.
good stuff. Okay. Okay, that's the best angle for you guys.
Dance.
Oh.
Could you see her?
Yeah.
There you go. Good girl. You like showing off?
Good job, Ripley.
She's like, I'm so smart. Kat taught her that.
Nice.
Well, like, they didn't teach her dance at obedience school. She also wasn't the best student. You are such a good girl, though. Oh, come on.
No, I wanted to, the reason I taught her that actually is because I wanted to have her know a command that means jump up.
Yeah.
So that she only does that for rewards.
Sadly, that's not.
Sadly, that
worked
didn't
out.
work.
I mean, she was jumping on people before anyway. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be, though, as she gets older. She's only a year and a half old.
Oh, she's still such a baby.
Just still a baby.
Are they shuffled?
I believe that they're as shuffled as they're ever going to be.
Okay, everybody gets 2 cards from that deck.
From this deck.
Yeah, before we start putting
All
our
right,
points.
last shuffle.
Anybody want to cut it?
Yeah, sure.
I shouldn't touch the cards.
No, are you a bad karma?
Never mind.
You know.
I brought all of the epidemics mostly. Last time.
Oh, you did.
I think I got 2 or 3 and you got 1.
Okay,
All right,
everybody
who wants
takes
to
2
take-
cards.
Choose
I'll
in
go
what
ahead.
order? Carefully.
Oh, I already got a funded event.
Yay!
One quiet night, skip the next Infect City steps.
Oh, I got another one. Government
I swear I
grant.
shuffled them really good.
Which one does government grant do?
Add 1 research station to any city. No city card needed.
Oh, we can do that like immediately.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's do that right now.
So, Jenna was going first, right?
She's
Yeah.
going first anyways, but you can play these at any time with no action.
Right. Well,
So, where do we, Istanbul?
Right?
Can we put it right in Istanbul?
Yes.
Sure.
Istanbul?
Works for
She
me.
pointed at Istanbul. I highly agree with Istanbul.
Right? We're learning from our
It's a
mistakes.
great spot for a research station,
Alright, so now
Okay.
it's discarded. That was
and
easy.
we could instantly get to Istanbul and
Yeah.
curing things.
That's one action. Now you get 3
Well,
more.
no, there's no action.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
right.
an
No,
action.
no, I just pulled the card.
Funded
Doesn't even
event
count.
is play anytime, not an action.
Don't listen to this guy over here if you're watching.
Okay, so
Don't
you
listen to him
did you
anyway.
draw 2 cards? You
Ouch.
drew 2 cards.
I
Okay.
did. I drew Montreal.
All
and
right,
Chicago.
so now we mix in the dreaded epidemics.
Oh.
So we divide these in 5 even piles. I can hear myself in echo.
She's got her football out.
Bring me the football! Does it seem even enough to people?
Bring it.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. We're still learning to bring.
Okay, so we need to shuffle
Just
each pile.
each shuffle each pile individually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we stack them up, don't shuffle them
Together
together.
so that they're spaced out.
Yeah.
Let me file.
I'm trying so hard to hit you. Alright, this is the only unshuffled pile, so you can go ahead and shuffle that one. Just, yeah.
Put mine towards the
Oh,
bottom.
where was this supposed to be? That was in.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires had to do.
Let's go wrecking the board.
Yeah, seriously.
What do I do?
It's a good thing it's on recorded.
Can we get playback of where
Way
the?
back where everything
Oh,
was.
did you?
Oh yeah, I'm sure Hans
Do you
really
guys
wants
watch
to do
tabletop
that.
at all?
I do.
I don't.
No. Yeah, there's an episode where they're playing Ticket to Ride,
Oh no.
and
Does somebody wreck the board and take it
Oh.
to ride?
it just
Oh.
what the Ticket to Ride episode is absolutely hilarious because it's Will Wheaton
I know
and
that game.
his wife is playing the game with him and a couple I forget who else is playing with him that time, but at the end of the game she gets super excited and just goes bam right on the table
Oh.
and
Everything.
every
just,
train just
Gone.
moves
Yep.
and
Total disaster.
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
gotta
have
be
to look at
careful
that
with Ticket to
coverage.
Ride.
When we first moved
Do we
here,
want to move over the start by one person, or do we want to start with Jenna again?
Well, she already.
That
Oh,
wasn't my action.
That was
That was still not an action.
I keep forgetting that.
Don't be mad.
Not an action.
Fine.
I'm a
Get it.
visual learner too, Mitch. It's okay.
Yeah. So.
I have to like read.
Just let me
something.
memorize everything.
If you just tell me, I'm like, you may as well have said nothing.
Right.
Oh.
If I don't read
Oh,
So
Ripley.
do we leave it?
it. She looking at you?
Oh, she would just right down my leg.
Yeah, she's
Ripley, bed now.
Go to your bed. Good girl. Go.
I mean, I don't
care.
Same order is fine with me. I mean, I really don't care.
Okay, go ahead.
Do it.
Start.
So.
Should we strategize first? We should probably do that.
Yeah.
Team.
I mean,
I think that we want to get the medic over to Istanbul
Yeah.
to cure. So
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
you might want to move to San Francisco
and get rid of 2
and
of
get
those.
rid of 2 of those.
And then you can head right over to Southeast Asia as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
you're done there.
So do I want to move you?
No, you don't have to.
No.
Use it. I
Fly
can
right
because
to
we're
it.
at a research station.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It costs me a turn to go to the
Okay,
research
so I'm just
station.
gonna go
2.
1, 2,
Okay.
and then 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay. That was easy.
Okay.
I
So.
get 2 cards.
Mhm.
So I have Hong Kong and Baghdad.
Awesome.
And then
And
I
we
get
infect 2 cities.
2 cities. Miami.
Ooh, that's a.
Benito on the
See,
other.
we shuffled it. We didn't have Miami last
Yeah.
game,
And we've got Paris as well.
which we did have last game. But that's
Did
not.
we?
No, you drew Paris. We didn't.
Oh, that's right. We didn't infect Paris. Now we have
Now it's
infected
infected.
Paris. Okay.
All right.
I don't know
Okay.
what I'm talking
So my turn.
about. Yep.
All right. Let's do this. So
I think we all agree with you flying to Istanbul and curing Istanbul.
1,
Just get rid of it.
2,
Uh-huh.
and then.
Do you want to move down to this city?
Yeah, that was gonna be nice. That was my thought.
That's
Because-
3 and
not yours.
4.
The nice thing is she can fly any of either Becca or I over to there,
Yeah.
so that we can prevent that from becoming an outbreak.
True. All right.
Okay.
Let's draw your 2 and hope we don't get an epidemic.
Okay, so we're gonna take it to Mumbai and Taipei.
Nice.
Okay, and then did you mind?
Yep.
So we get 2 infection cards.
Yeah, so we have infected Chennai in India.
Oh, it's black.
Got black. So I should tell you the colors.
That's alright. I should know my geography better.
And Bogota is a yellow. See, we're getting a lot of new cities now.
Yeah. I shuffled, I swear, guys.
Wow, we knew.
We believe
Some
you.
people didn't believe me.
Totally believe her.
Specs
Mean.
turn.
So mean.
I was giving John more busy treats.
Well, does somebody want to head like down into South America?
Well, okay, my thought right now is that we need somebody over here immediately to make sure we don't get an outbreak
Well-
in that city. Like,
But
now.
nobody has cards for over there.
Well, she can move any play pawn.
As if for my own.
Oh, but it has to be on your turn.
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's my thought is just to get somebody into South America, just to kind of keep this going.
Yeah.
I mean, because she's,
I mean,
she's
I'm-
heading to Asia. I mean, like, because I'll be able to clear that on my next turn.
yeah, but we might have an outbreak before your next turn, and then what?
Yeah, but it's not going to go far.
There's no way for me to get there on my turn.
Well, you can fly to there, move 1, move 2, and take 1 off.
We also need to keep an eye on ones, right?
That's what I'm saying is, like, kind of...
But I mean, I'm kind of on this side, you know?
What I think one of us,
Well, but
and I
it's
don't.
really hard to go from here
The other,
down to here. Like, that's the thing.
Okay, my here's my thought is one of us needs to go down to here, right?
Yes.
And the other one needs to get over here.
Yes.
Like during our turns, both of those things need to happen. Now it's a question of do we have Becca do it first, going over to here, and because we might hit an epidemic,
Yeah.
or
that's fine.
Yeah.
And then so let's do, that's fine. I can fly to Istanbul and then go take one of those even. Yeah, that's fine. Do that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm blue.
Okay, so
1,
1, 2,
3,
3.
4.
Just knock you right over into
I
the
don't care.
Indian Ocean.
and now it's card drawing times. Shit. Epidemic.
Okay.
So, move the infection rate marker forward 1 space.
Okay, we haven't hit the reminder
In
yet.
fact, Beijing
Beijing gets 3.
3.
And that goes into the discard pile. We shuffle the discard pile.
And it goes right on top.
Okay.
Crap. There's a Scottish crap.
Luckily, we're not in the danger. Other than Beijing, we're in no danger of an outbreak. So I'm not going to use my one quiet night yet.
No, hold that shit.
I do have Jakarta in Hong Kong.
Well, but you're already in San Francisco,
Yeah.
so I mean, like, getting over to there is not that hard.
I just have LA, which is not going to get me anywhere near.
Which type? Oh, I could get to Taipei pretty quick, but
Okay. Osaka.
Gets 1 red.
Bangkok.
Gets 1 red.
so Bangkok and Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
F.
Wait. Only
wait,
Bangkok and
those two
Osaka.
go here.
And the rest go on the top.
I know. Thank you.
Wait.
Alright, so it's my turn. Do we still want to have me... unfortunately, the only place I can fly to is LA.
Yeah.
LA goes to Sydney.
Yeah. Which... The other alternative is I get down to Buenos Aires and knock out one of those.
Because I can head over there
Yeah,
and
because
then start moving people.
if you could... We're...
Because if you can, if you move 1, if you fly me over on your turn to, if you can get to say,
I
What
wonder.
cards do you-
I
what
have
color-
Jakarta. I have Hong Kong and Jakarta.
So she should go to Hong Kong.
I wonder if I should fly to Hong Kong. That saves me a couple
And then move him to Hong Kong.
actions.
You can fly to... You can fly to Hong Kong, move him to Hong Kong, that's 2.
And then take out 2.
well, I mean, would it be more beneficial though to have her get to instead of flying to Hong Kong, have her use that to put the research station there?
So she'd fly to Jakarta and then build a research station, move up to Hong Kong and build a research station there.
I can fly to Hong Kong.
Yeah, no, that's what,
But you get
Oh no, yeah, so I'd
You
have to
have
fly
the card to
yeah,
build
so I'd
the
have to fly to
station.
Jakarta.
so you could fly to Jakarta, move to Bangkok,
One,
move to
two,
Hong Kong,
three,
build a
four.
research station in Hong Kong.
Yeah. And then we can kind of.
Yeah, because we just had an epidemic, so I don't think that we're gonna draw another.
Is
It'd
that,
be real
is
bad
that-
luck to draw another epidemic
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
Is that 3 moving 4?
It'd be
that's 4 total. So she wouldn't be able to clear anything, but I could get, that means I could go, on my turn, I could go to Istanbul on turn 2 to get to Hong Kong, and actually I could clear Bangkok. Actually,
1, 2, 3 is your flight. 4 would be a cure city, so you could cure Hong Kong,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
get to Bangkok.
so yeah, I mean, but then I'd be over there too, and like that would be really easy to get back and
Yeah.
forth, so.
I think that sounds like the best.
Especially this early in the game,
Yeah. Okay, let's get the research station.
Okay,
in
so I'm
Hong
flying
Kong.
to Jakarta.
Yeah.
so that's 1.
Okay. And then
Wait, I'm so lost. Did you already take your whole turn? Cat?
Huh?
You already took
Oh,
your whole
no,
turn?
no.
No, I didn't do
We're
anything.
just strategizing.
we're strategizing,
Okay,
never
okay.
mind.
I was like, wait, did I miss something?
You know, this
I'm
is the
just really
problem
like-
with strategizing way in advance,
Yeah.
is that we skip people's turns.
Well, no, I actually really like talking out a long range
Yeah.
plan.
I do too.
Except what we need to remember, like, we need like a mini that we pass for when you're actually taking actions or something.
Like a conch or something.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Syringe.
Okay.
We
We can pass, you know what we can do? We can pass around. Let's pass around the mission briefing.
Sure, that works.
Okay.
It's just, to me that blends
So
in
right
with the table.
now-
That's why I'm thinking of something that like takes up space, but it's cool. We'll
Well, we'll know whose turn it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way. Okay. So,
Alright.
am I still going down to Buenos Aires
Yes.
and curing one
I
off
think-
Buenos Aires?
Yes.
So you can take that.
That was your whole turn. Was that those moves?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, and then 4.
Yeah.
So I have got Riyadh, and I have
What?
got,
No, those are cards
Oh,
she
never
gets.
mind.
and I've got Kolkata. So that's great.
Okay.
And then we're infecting 2 cities.
Mhm.
Chennai's getting 1, which I think is the city you guys are in.
No, Chennai's over here.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm wrong. You're in, where are you? Oh, you're in Riyadh. Okay, and Beijing.
Shit.
Oh, that's bad.
That is an outbreak.
Oh, it's
okay,
just
so-
it's 2, so that's not like
So
horrendous.
that's an
That's
outbreak
move
here.
forward.
And then we get 1 in Seoul and Shanghai.
Also,
Oh, stickers.
We get stickers.
because there was an outbreak.
Oh, does it go like on this way?
Oh, so level 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Beijing's already at level 1.
So it's unstable. No offense.
Yes, Beijing's already unstable. So I don't know if that changes what we're thinking,
Between
but
plants.
that is what has just happened. I mean, it still would be good to have a research station over there, but it might be better to have you fly to Hong Kong and have him come over to Hong Kong so he can cure more of these cities faster. But
I
that
don't know.
means he uses the Hong Kong card.
I don't know. I mean, I could. I still just like having the research station there. I mean, because that's
What's your red card, Mitch?
Taipei.
That's not a bad location.
Yeah, I could just fly there directly, and then I could actually get.
Well,
over-
she could
No,
fly.
yeah.
I would fly you
No, let
to.
Becca.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so
Becca has an idea.
Yeah, I see where.
so if Jenna goes over there, she can bring you close enough that you can cure something and go build that. Then you don't spend the card getting there. You can build
Yeah.
a research station.
In fact,
If we were going to build it here, sure, but this is.
Well,
in fact,
How
you
is
could
that
even.
I was thinking the opposite thing. Like, if
Okay.
she still builds the research station in Hong Kong, because it is the more connected city,
Yeah, that's true.
and then I can use this card to fly to Taipei.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Well, my main concern is curing Bangkok
In Beijing.
and Beijing. And that's why I'm thinking, what is your other option, Jakarta?
Yeah.
I would fly to Jakarta,
Mm-hmm.
move to Bangkok, bring him to Bangkok.
Okay.
And then go to Hong Kong and put the research station there. Because that would be all 4 turns, right? It'd be
No,
1,
four-
2.
It would be a turn. That'd be
Oh,
five.
yeah.
So it'd be 1.
We don't.
Two,
We don't as
three.
urgently need the research station as I feel
And
like we
then
urgently
4.
need to stop this outbreak and this outbreak.
Yeah.
And if we get you there, that's she
She
brings
can
you
go
on
on
her
her
on
next
one
turn.
turn. You cure. Move 1, move 2, move 3. You don't get to cure Beijing, but
Yeah.
Handle it.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't stay on Beijing if I were you because you could get a scar
Mm-hmm.
if there's another outbreak, which there might be.
Yeah.
So I would actually stay somewhere there where
Yeah.
you can get to Beijing quickly.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, so I'm flying to Jakarta.
Well, wait.
Hold on.
That's,
So like, okay, say the plan again. Like
okay, so the
point. So 1,
1, she gets there.
2.
2, 3.
Bring
Am I
it
pulling you
over.
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to Hong Kong, or do you
Wait.
pick up something?
I've now that you've asked about it, fly to Jakarta. Okay, that's 1. 2, move to Bangkok.
Okay.
Ripley, bed now.
Sorry. My cards.
I want to help. Go to your bed.
Okay, so
Ripley, come here.
you fly to Jakarta.
Okay.
Come on.
You go to
Sit.
Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
Knock one of
Sit.
these out of Bangkok.
I know.
Fly him over.
That's what
How
I
many
was gonna
turns is
suggest.
that?
So it's
That's
1. That would be 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then I could move to Hong Kong.
Then you
and
could
then
move
be
to
there.
Hong Kong and be there.
Well, if she's gonna, and then if she flies me over there, I can actually get to Beijing and clear it on my turn.
Exactly. If she knocks
Yeah.
one of those out,
trying
then you
to
can
say.
get to Beijing.
And then my
clear.
next turn, we
You
can
could-
build a
yeah.
research station.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. So I'm
So-
flying to Jakarta.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and then
Bring him.
4. Straight to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then draw 2.
And cross your fingers.
Tokyo.
Right?
Cool.
And Chennai.
Alrighty.
Okay. So I have 2 reds and 2 blacks. So,
Yeah.
and then now it's. Oh, no, we have to do these first.
Hong Kong.
Ooh.
San Francisco.
So lucky that.
Yeah. We're heading over there.
So Hong Kong,
Mm,
and what was the other one?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Okay.
well, now I don't know if it's worthwhile to like.
Hold on. Can we just think for a second?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Did we move the thing?
Yep.
He obviously doesn't need to cure this right now, but now we've got a possible outbreak in Hong Kong and a possible outbreak in Beijing. I'd say personally it's worse if this happens again in Beijing because it moves up to a 2.
Yeah. That's my thought as well.
So
Because then we can't fly there.
right. Forever.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. That should be the. Well,
Okay.
what about Hong Kong? So wait, we just turned Hong Kong, and each card is only in there once.
Right.
Yeah.
But if
But if
he
we
pulls
pull-
an epidemic,
We could pull it again.
we can pull it again.
Yeah, but isn't Beijing one
Beijing's
of these
also in
already?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both in there, right?
Osaka, Bangkok,
Yeah.
Beijing.
They're both in there.
Right, and that's why I feel like Beijing is the bigger one because we don't want to move up to a 2 already.
No, I agree.
Okay. So
Yeah. Let's do that. So one,
1, 2, 3, cure.
1, 2, 3. Empty.
all right. And draw 2 of these. We hope it's not an epidemic.
So I have to say that the music is fucking stressful.
Okay, well it's supposed to be.
I know, but I think that
Okay, I'll stop the music, okay?
that'd be awesome.
All right. Epidemic time.
Alright, you know
Yay.
what? We're having one quiet night.
Okay. Oh, God.
So we're gonna skip the next infect city step.
Wait.
Not flip over any infection cards. So you're still gonna have to draw from the bottom.
Yeah.
We're just skipping the next infect city step.
Okay. Santiago.
So that gets 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So that's
then-
going to start being. Let's go to Europe.
Santiago goes in the discard pile.
Oh wait, it says infect, draw the bottom card from the. Yeah. So the next city infect city steps that I'm skipping is this one that would happen right now.
Okay.
Right. So,
So
then
we
we still
don't-
do the epidemic one, right?
And then that moves
And
up.
then
That moves up 1, yes.
And that moves up one, and we've hit the reminder.
these all go back on the top.
Right, but we're not
But
drawing.
we're not drawing them. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Take that.
And
What happens with the reminder card? And so then you discard the
so I need the dossier one back.
Wait.
this one.
Okay. So, and I'm discarding the funded event One Quiet Night because I don't want Hong Kong to move to epidemic.
Nope.
You're skipping me.
No, I'm not. This is all still
Okay.
part of it.
Because this is all happening at the end of my turn.
Right.
This is all his turn. I'm not
Right,
skipping.
then why did you take this?
Because we're moving on to the next thing. I don't want to get these out of order.
Okay.
Although something has happened to one of them.
No.
No.
No, there was another one of these besides the mission. There was a green card that came after it.
I never saw anything else but this stuff.
No, there were 2 cards there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I don't know what's happened to the other one.
Well, look on the floor.
Is it under these guys?
What did it say? What was it?
It was just like continue drawing cards until you hit the stop. It's not that big a deal that if we've lost it, but we've lost it.
Is it on the floor?
Green. What did it look like?
Really eat it?
No.
Probably doesn't mean things.
I don't know. It's not that big a deal.
Could it have slid under the board right here?
Might have. Let's not worry about it right now. Let's
Okay.
just move on. It was this. It looked just like that.
Okay.
Okay. So, January mission briefing update. Worst fears consumed. The disease with the most cubes on the board.
Which would be red.
I think that's red at this point.
Yes.
Is now classified as CODA 403A. If there are 2 or more eligible diseases, select one of them. But I feel like red has easily the most.
9.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cure to CODA can no longer, and I'm going to just call it CODA from now on. The cure to CODA can no longer be found using known techniques. Players can continue to treat CODA, but it is drug resistant, and players taking the treat action must now spend 1 additional action to treat CODA. Right now, destroy your original objective card. A new objective will follow. Then open dossier door number 19. So,
Objective.
So this one goes away.
it says destroy it.
Yep. Oof.
Oh.
It feels so
You're not
wrong.
supposed to do
It
that.
does feel wrong.
That just feels so wrong.
Right now.
Oh, but it feels so good.
Then open dossier door number 19.
Oh.
So we can't cure the red one now.
No.
No, we
Not
can't.
with any of our known.
Yeah.
You can
We're gonna
continue
find
to
out the
treat it,
new-
but it is drug resistant, and players taking the treat action must now spend 1 additional action to treat it. So instead of just taking 1 action to treat it, you have to take 2 actions to treat it. So you can move, and then spend 2 actions and
clear one?
clear it.
So how does that work for me though?
That's what I'm saying. You can move, and then use your 2 actions to clear the whole thing. Your
Oh,
medic
okay.
card still
So
applies.
if I was there, I'd have to.
Yeah.
It would be
2
2 to
actions to
take this
clear
one and 2 to take this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh. Okay.
That's rough.
Hey guys, we have a new follower, Chrome HP.
Hey, Chrome HP, thanks for following.
Just in time to watch stuff get torn up.
Yeah. That's why they're all here.
So
Yeah.
we are opening dossier door number 19.
Did you guys already tear up the card? Did I miss that? When
I
was,
did
over
tear
here
it
Penny
already.
Ripley? Oh my gosh.
Torn cards.
Stress.
This is like an advent calendar.
It is.
Only way more stressful and no chocolate.
You
Okay.
could bring chocolate.
Apply this sticker to the disease tracking area of the board near to the disease with the most cubes on the board.
Uh-oh.
Is that this?
This guy?
I don't know.
What does it say? Read it again.
Apply this sticker to the disease tracking area on the board next to the disease with the most cubes on the board.
Yeah. So there.
I think it's
Yes.
this thing.
So there you go. Stick that in there, right up at the top. But don't cover where we're naming it.
Oh, don't put it up there.
Don't put it
So like
there.
it goes here.
Yeah.
Hi, Ripley. Hi.
Does it say it cannot be cured? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess hence why the objective is changing. Because we now cannot cure every disease.
Yep.
Trash.
Trash.
We now have a trash pile.
Alright, keep drawing. From this point on, the legacy deck, draw cards reading both sides one at a time until you hit a stop card. Stop cards will tell you when to start drawing again. What do we do with the reminder? Okay, I see it over there. If you do not see a stop card, keep drawing. Objective: discover cures to the 3 normal diseases. This must always be one of the objectives you complete to win the game.
Okay, so we don't tear that one up. Probably.
No, that's actually always, it says that's always one of the objectives to win the game,
Okay.
is to cure the 3 normal diseases.
So, let's see here. I know we're going on to the next turn, but my guess now is, I hate to say this, like kind of like maybe split up the party. Leave me over there to worry about the red stuff,
Cure
Yeah.
one of those
because I can just run around and just.
cure things.
I mean, you're gonna just have to stay there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you 3 kind of worry about trying to collect cards and.
Do we
cure the-
still want to build a research station in Hong Kong? I still think we kind of do.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
I
too.
think so.
Okay, but it's Becca's turn now.
Yeah.
So, stop. Do not draw any more cards. Draw this card at the end of your first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades.
Ooh, upgrades.
Ooh, upgrade.
We need to get that like
Oh,
some type of like Transformers music. I don't know.
All makes
Like
sense.
upgrade.
oh, that or the transform song.
Yeah,
Or
the like
that,
no, like the
Yeah, I'm gonna just not.
that sound effect.
yeah, when they like train.
Yeah.
When they transform.
Yeah.
That's what I think of as upgrading. Upgrade.
So, like I said, the mission has changed now. It's cure the ones that we can cure, since we can no longer cure the red disease.
And it's only the red disease that it takes 2 moves to
Yes.
clear.
As of
Yes.
right now, yes.
As of-
What's it say on it?
Treat disease requires 2 actions, cannot be cured.
There you go.
So basically, using the red cards now is only for travel.
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well then. Okay.
I'm still gonna have to go over to Santiago.
But you can clear that in 1 turn.
Yeah. And we'll go ahead and use the mission briefing update to pass around now.
So,
Where am I?
in Riyadh, there's two there, so you could,
Yeah, I can clear those.
yeah, and then maybe clear those and then start making your way. Well, she's already near Chennai. She's gonna do that. So
What do you have, Miami?
Miami, Montreal, and Chicago.
she could easily get to
We do
North
have to
America.
keep an eye on San Francisco too.
Yeah.
That could also come up really fast.
I'm also trying to figure out how to get me and her in the same city.
Yeah.
What are you gonna give me? Card.
Yeah, because we can still cure black.
Yeah.
I can give cards to people too, right?
Yeah, you can, but you have to be in the city to do it.
Okay.
Where, like, for instance, you could only give somebody Chennai when you're in Chennai.
Oh.
I can give people any card I feel like in any city, I feel like. As long as we're both in the city.
Mhm.
That's why it's not really the best idea to have me removed from everyone, because I don't have a super great amount of mobility. My
Your
big
special power.
my
But
special
she-
powers to
But
give
she can
people
move you
cards.
on her turn
Yes.
to meet up with
Wherever
her.
anyone is, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
What is it prudent for me to be kind of off by myself?
So I would think that it would be a good idea at some point for me to get in a city with anybody that's got black cards.
Yes.
Because I could get 2 black cards from you and 1 black card from you. And then, so on my turn I can move here, cure 1. But it would have to be on your turn, okay, never mind.
well, that's what I'm saying is like
Well-
you could go here and cure this on 1 turn, and then on her turn.
Her, and she can move
I
me to
can
where
she
she
can move-
is.
Yeah.
And then
And then
give
we
me
can-
those black
we can-
ones.
Yeah.
And then move me to him. And then on his turn, I can get the last black one. I need
Yeah,
to
but
cure the
we're gonna
disease.
build a research station, correct? Hong Kong.
Yeah, but that's not gonna take you that many turns.
Okay.
So it's Becca's turn right now. So let's figure out
Yeah.
what she's gonna do first.
So I'm in Riyadh, where there are 2. I could cure 1, go to Baghdad to Tehran, cure that one. I could pick up
I mean, I would say just cure Riyadh completely.
totally,
Yeah.
So
And
that's 2.
then go to Tehran from there.
and then 3, 4 to just sit in Tehran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we? the trash thing as a marker so the person can.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
So we'll use the trashed objective.
Oh, hey. Fuck you, retards. Nobody likes you anyway.
You know what though gets us flying?
In fact, mother Beijing. Good thing we did that.
Yep. San
And
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Okay, I think this changes what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to Santiago, cure 1. Oh wait, no. That doesn't do me any good because it doesn't get me all the way to... Because I could fly to Los Angeles and get to San Francisco, but then I can't cure anything. I would just be putting myself in a city that might get an outbreak.
Wait, what? Why can't you just go to LA and then that's one move? Move
Well,
up and then take down
Yeah,
two
I
of
guess I
those.
can either cure Buenos Aires or I can cure San Francisco. I think between the two, San Francisco's the better one to cure because it can affect way more places.
Well, it's also in proximity to the red stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I agree. I think you should go to San Francisco.
Because if Santiago gets it, it just goes to 2.
Right. Okay, so I'm flying to LA,
Okay, that's
That's
one.
one, move to San Francisco,
That's 2.
cure 2 out
Okay.
of San Francisco. But we don't
Okay.
need to worry about San Francisco.
Okay.
We still have to worry about Santiago,
Mhm.
but so does life. Seems you have to choose one of 2 bad things, right? Atlanta. Oh wait, that's just.
Yeah, I was gonna wait.
I'm like, wait,
And I've got a plane flight to one of the Reds
I
finally.
have 2 of those.
So
And your
so-
infections are
Hong
Hong Kong,
Kong.
which is already
Ah,
got
it's
3,
an outbreak.
No.
and
Okay, well,
China.
hang on. Before
Oh,
we
yeah.
get to China, let's deal with Hong Kong.
Okay,
So Hong Kong. So
Well, we
that's
can put 1 in Chennai, and then we know that we're done with
then
Chennai.
it's done.
So
That makes number 3 for Chennai, by the way.
it does. But
well.
luckily-
That's why let's deal with Hong Kong first
Okay.
before we get to.
So, Hong Kong, you've got...
So look, we move the outbreak.
Shit.
So that's 1.
So let's... Taipei,
Okay, so I'm just gonna here. So Taipei,
Manila,
Manila.
Is anybody currently in Hong
Ho Chi
Kong?
Minh, no,
No.
Ho Chi Minh City, but Jenna
I'm
is,
close.
Ho Chi Minh City,
Jenna's in this affected place here,
Bangkok,
and then
Kolkata,
Kolkata,
and then Shanghai.
Shanghai.
And Hong Kong is a level 1 city now. Okay.
Manila is, and then 1 for Chennai.
These guys are here.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, shit.
So are we still on the research station in Hong Kong?
No, I think we're
'Cause
on
it-
the...
No, I
it's-
think you just need to like start curing stuff while you're there.
Okay.
Like, I mean, hang on to Hong Kong obviously, because
Yeah.
when we kind of settle this down, we can figure that
What
out.
I think we should do...
Hold on. Let
Well,
everybody
also
think
we
it's
don't
something.
want. So okay. So if this gets up anymore, if we have research stations in here, we start to be able to not use them. So
Yes.
I think that.
Well, that's what I'm
At
saying.
what
Like,
point
That's
do you
fine.
not use a research station
the
anymore?
first
2 to 3, right?
once it goes to 2,
Once it goes to 2, you can't have a research station
Yeah.
in it?
no new
Research
research can be built there.
Okay, then I think building in Hong Kong is a terrible idea.
Yes.
But she could build in Tokyo, if she could get there.
I can build in Tokyo, but is that prudent?
Tokyo's not very useful.
Yeah, because it's pretty close.
What
to
about...
Kolkata?
that or Bangkok?
But she doesn't have the cards for it.
I
That's
know.
the thing.
No, I have the card for Ho Chi Minh City, but we're not
Well, I
in the same
think-
place. I can't give it to you.
You have Taipei.
Yeah, but I'm in Beijing as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I could put one in Taipei.
I have Beijing. I have Ho Chi Minh City.
Wait,
Um,
who has Taipei?
He does.
I think Taipei is the one to put...
Well, I mean, before we get talking about the research station, let's get this under control first.
Okay, so
I
I'm
think you need to move...
pulling 1 from Bangkok and 1 from.
Well, no,
Can't
just pull
do that.
2.
You can't.
Two
I
from,
see.
you can pull 2 from Bangkok.
You can pull 2 from Bangkok.
That
I
would
mean,
be
'cause-
your whole turn.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but because I can clear out Hong Kong on my turn.
Okay, then
Okay.
pull 2 from
Okay.
Bangkok and we
So
just hope
1,
we
2,
don't
3,
get
4.
an epidemic.
Okay. Oh no. Oh
But
god.
try 2 cards first.
I know. Moscow. So I have 3 black ones already.
Nice.
Bangkok. Bangkok. Okay.
We could just put a research station there.
We could put a research station in Bangkok. That would actually be a really good location for one.
Okay.
But-
Now you need to.
Well,
Okay.
Taipei's better.
It doesn't matter because
Okay. So we've
Turn,
got
yeah.
Santiago. That's the problem.
That's okay. We can manage this.
So
right?
that's an outbreak.
That is an outbreak.
Oh, we didn't
So-
move that.
No, it doesn't.
Oh wait,
that
no,
doesn't
no,
move
it's not, it hasn't moved yet.
because we haven't had an epidemic.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
We've only had
completely
two.
confusing the
We've
two.
only had two epidemics.
Okay, so
We're
Buenos
okay.
Aires,
Stickers over there.
I need a sticker on Santiago.
and one on Lima.
Okay.
Okay. Second card is Osaka.
Okay, Osaka's on the board.
Which- God.
It's alright. There's nothing really near it.
Yeah.
So, and now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
Scratch.
so, alright.
I feel like, are we sticking with the move to Hong Kong
Yeah.
through Hong
I
Kong?
think so.
That will use up your turn.
Yeah. 1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
Yay, totally worth
But
it.
then I can do the same thing to
To
Osaka on
Osaka.
my next turn.
Knock on wood.
Okay, so 2. I've got 5 cards. This puts me at 7.
On my next.
Hold on, babe.
Sorry.
Lagos and Santiago. So I've got 7 cards now though.
You only have to discard
Once I get past
once you
7,
get
yeah.
past 7, so you're still okay.
Okay, so can we flip over the
Bangkok.
Good, I cleared that.
Yeah.
Bangkok and
Essen.
okay.
All right.
I know it gets confusing about the infection rates. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, we can move it up. We've just been having outbreaks from drawing cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's next turn.
Yes.
And I'm over in Tehran, just chilling. How can I help? Would you like me to cure that?
I feel like if you
Or-
go to Chennai, it knocks them out of that because
Yeah.
that's
I would
on the
only be able
verge
to
of
take
outbreaking.
one, but that's.
No, you can take
oh,
2.
no. Oh, I didn't see that other path. So if I go 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, black's pretty under control, but still.
And we're very blank.
Uh-huh.
So I picked up 2.
How many cards do you have in your hand now?
Give me a second. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
All right.
Okay.
Becca is really close to being able to cure something.
Yeah.
So I would like to be flown to Becca.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking. So I
Wait,
can do.
hold on. I have a process issue. Can we strategize between turns instead of in the middle of turns?
I thought we were between turns.
I haven't turned
Oh,
these
okay,
yet.
sorry.
Sorry. Paris,
That's acceptable.
Tehran. Well, shit.
Also acceptable.
Still, yeah, I was just there, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna get
So my turn is over now. Feel free to strategize. It's just easier
All
for
right.
me
So what I'm sure.
to compartmentalize.
What I'm thinking. Fly me to Becca.
Okay.
I can give her my blue, 2 black.
She gets rid of that red.
Yeah. Alternately, I could give her my blue. That's one thing. Well, 2 because 1, right? Or oh shit! It's you can't move me on my turn. It has to be on your turn.
Yeah.
Isn't it? God. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, it still might work by then, but we'll see.
Um.
All right. So,
Okay.
but now you have to proceed without
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
plan.
Without that. Okay.
Where are you?
Well. Okay. So I can fly to Seoul.
She's in San Francisco.
There's one on
Okay.
Beijing, right?
Yeah.
So I can fly to Seoul. Get down to Osaka and nope, that's still too many. That's
1,
doesn't
2,
work.
3. You don't have
If I may.
anything left to cure.
Yeah.
Now I know this is like 2 turns away, but I can fly to Santiago. That's 1, 2, and then I can fly back to Osaka, and that would be 3, and I couldn't clear it.
Didn't clear it.
No.
But I like
Uh,
where you were going with that.
Well, okay.
Or alternatively what I could do is go to Osaka first, clear it. That would be 3 actually. 1, 2. No, that would be all 4. That would be all 4.
What other yellow card do you have there?
Lagos. That's,
Yeah, that's over in Africa.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it would be one near Santiago so that you wouldn't get a scar if there's an extra outbreak there.
Yeah. Well, I think on my turn I should probably go to Osaka anyway. I know that's 2 turns away, but there's nothing to Well, unless we pull
Yeah.
an epidemic, but
Well, let's figure out what I can do first.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I can go just travel to Tokyo, Osaka, and take one out of Osaka. I can actually just do that
That might be pretty.
Yeah,
without flying anywhere.
it certainly doesn't hurt.
And then I can move you on my turn. Build the Bangkok research station.
Yeah, you can move her.
Or Hong Kong.
She can move. She can move you to
We
Osaka.
don't want it in Hong Kong.
No.
Yeah.
She can move you to Osaka on her turn, which gets
I can move all
Osaka
the time.
cleared up,
And then I can fly to Santiago.
and then
Yeah.
you can fly to Santiago and take care of Santiago.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so you need to go to Osaka first.
So yeah, I'll move mine to Osaka,
That's 1, 2.
and then I can.
Or to take one away.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
But she can move you. Then you can fly, and you only need one action to cure that.
Yeah.
We just have to hope there's no.
So that's
Draw your cards, babe.
Okay.
Fuck off with that shit.
That epidemic had to happen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kolkata.
So Kolkata gets 3.
Yes.
that puts it at
Huh? It
That-
puts it at nothing.
Kolkata. That gives it an epidemic.
How?
Where?
Kolkata's right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It got one off of the outbreak that was in there.
I don't know if it has to be. I think it has to be 4 of the same color to have an epidemic.
That would be 4 of the same color.
No, it wouldn't.
No,
be.
I think Kolkata's black.
Kolkata's black then.
So it's got a red from that,
That
from
doesn't
this.
cause an outbreak.
Let's double check.
So that we would just put 4 red cubes there.
No.
Or
you
I think
can
we
do
would put
3
three
black.
black
Three black
cubes
cubes
there.
'cause it's-
And then
Oh
one's
shit! Oh yes,
black.
I'm sorry. You're right. Never
I was
mind.
like, these.
No, it's cool. Well, no, it's a good thing to check though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I like that's what would make sense, but we don't want to screw it up.
3. I need to read up on outbreaks really quickly.
We need the control F feature.
Yeah. That'd be super sweet.
I just need that for my life. Control F keys. Control F, like whatever.
I need Control Z.
Amen.
Yeah, when I was typing like notes into my phone, there's no Control Z. So
No,
God
it's
damn
only
it.
if the city has cubes of that color.
Okay.
All right, so we can put down the 3
3
black,
black
ones,
cubes.
and there's still 1 red one.
Yeah, it just means they have 2 different diseases in Kolkata right now.
Super.
Okay, so there's that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've moved up to 3,
Right, so you need to shuffle.
so we shuffle.
Oh no.
Fuck y'all, fuck.
We're gonna die again.
We gon' die.
I just want to build a research station.
Well, getting this early, or that
Yeah.
like when we did just
Well, I mean, that was going to happen once it hit.
Yeah.
It hit.
Anybody else want to take a pass at these?
I mean, it's my
I'm not
turn,
touching
so-
them.
Hey guys, just so you know, Super Sudzo on the channel wants you to know they believe in you. You guys can do this. You
Thank
got
you.
Thanks,
this.
Super Sunzo.
It's not just you guys.
All right, Kolkatas are and Santiago are our dangers.
Yes.
Dun dun. So flip 3 of them.
Essen,
Okay.
Whatever.
That just gets 1, right?
You don't care about
gets 1 in
Germany.
Essen.
Yep.
Hong Kong gets 1. It's okay. There's nothing in Hong Kong right now.
Just me.
And Bangkok.
Okay.
Hey, see,
We
so
survived.
right, you guys
So
got
we
it.
survived.
Thank you. Thank you, followers.
This
Really
might
helping
change
us
the
out here.
this might change our strategy now. So let's think about what the board is presenting at the moment versus
Yes.
what we were originally thinking of doing. Okay, we're all basically in the red zone.
Yeah.
F.
He can instantly cure Kolkata by moving to it.
All 4?
No, the red one's still. Well, yeah,
Of
because
one,
he could
it's,
cure the
no,
one.
remove all cubes of one color.
Oh, okay.
But you could remove all 5 and prevent an extra outbreak.
He would go. There'd be
That-
1 to get there, 1 to clear the black, and then the other 2
And
to clear the
then-
red. Right.
Well, I
Yeah.
would think he could move 1 to get there, one to clear the black, another to fly to Santiago,
That's
and then cure Santiago. That's 4. And you prevent 2 outbreaks that way.
true.
You're white, so you're currently in Bangkok. I say not.
I'm white.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
And
what I'm
it's your
saying.
turn.
You're
And it's your
white
turn.
and it's your turn.
Yeah.
So I say take care
Yeah.
of Bangkok.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so clear 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No research, no
No.
flying anyone else.
No.
No well-being.
No, just
Okay.
clear 2.
Okay.
Because we don't want an outbreak of it.
Okay.
Okay. And so
Wolf.
London. I'm at 7 cards, guys. So
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're probably gonna have to discard one. It's okay.
cartoon.
Cartoon.
I would
Well,
say
that gives
discard.
her.
I would discard cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really need to go there.
I mean,
Right.
we'll need
But
to
should
cure
I
it.
should I get rid
Eventually,
of Hong
but-
Kong? That's the question because
We can't.
No, I would just get rid of that one.
okay.
Well, no.
Or London. I mean,
because like I
I would
can't.
get rid of Bangkok. We weren't planning to build a research station there, right?
I thought that's what we. I thought that was the plan.
Oh, are we gonna build it in Bangkok now? Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought that's what we were gonna do.
Yeah, I'm
I would
thinking.
get rid of.
I'm thinking get rid of Hong Kong.
Get either rid of-
because like we
This
can't.
one.
We shouldn't fly there.
I wouldn't
Or like
get rid
London,
of no.
yeah.
Don't get rid of London.
Okay.
Because
Oh, okay.
true.
I would keep Khartoum. Because
What
we
about
still
one of
need
these
to
black
cure
ones?
yellow.
Maybe Moscow and get rid of.
Well, we still need to cure black. So I
true.
think that getting rid of a red is the
Okay.
best idea.
My gut is saying get rid of Hong Kong because we necessarily can't fly there soon. Like we can't
Yeah,
build
I agree
anything
with
there.
I agree with that.
Okay, so
It's
we're
better to
getting
have
rid
the
of that.
other options.
Okay.
Okay, so now infect 2 cities.
3.
Oh, no,
3 cities.
3
Oh,
cities.
3.
Paris.
Okay.
That's bad.
Chennai.
Which is not that bad.
Okay.
And I'm already there.
Go ahead.
And Osaka.
Okay. We survived. Yet again.
Oh, my character might be the first one to get a scar.
Alright.
Alright, so my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's prevent some outbreaks.
Okay,
We're
so
done.
turn 1, action 1 is here.
Mm-hmm.
Action 2 is these 3.
Ripper. What
And
you doing,
then
girl?
4 is fly to Santiago,
Yep.
which is way over here. And then action 4 is to clear that.
Sweet.
And
Okay.
that's prevented 2 possible outbreaks. Now our big outbreak dangers are Osaka
And then
Europe.
that
and
area.
Europe.
And then I can go to London now.
Yes, but not.
And then we can all fly to Istanbul.
Right.
Well, from another research station.
Oh, true.
We need to build more, but he
Yeah.
needs to draw his cards first.
So, which means I'm gonna have to discard something.
We'll figure out
2,
something.
4, 6. So I got Bogota and Karachi.
All right. So we still need to cure a lot of stuff.
Wait, we are not finished with this turn.
That's true.
San Francisco.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Beijing.
Okay.
Santiago.
Problem. No, not a problem. He
Not a
fixed that.
problem,
He
he
just
just
fixed
cleared
it. Yay!
There would have been a problem, and Santiago
alright.
would have gone up to a level 2.
Now
Okay.
we can strategize.
Okay. Well, we need to figure out which cards he's getting rid of.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, how many do you have?
8.
So he needs to get rid of one. That's we were on the discard to 7 cards. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. How
Probably the
So-
red ones, maybe? No, but we
wait,
need
what are
those
the
to
red
go.
ones? You
Osaka and Taipei. They're right next to each
You
other.
want to keep Osaka.
So get rid of Taipei then.
I would get
Well-
rid of Taipei. If
well,
we're
hold
gonna-
on.
Yeah,
What else
no,
do you have?
I lied.
Just in case I need to go back there eventually.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These ones might.
Yeah, because
How
I
many-
have
a lot
one
of-
black. Jenna
have
has
3.
3. Kat has 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what black cards do you have?
Cairo, Mumbai, and Karachi.
Cairo is next to a research
Done.
station. Who
Discarded.
cares?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Becca's turn.
Oh yeah.
Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
You're blue.
Yes.
We
I am
really need to
blue.
get up
Yeah.
here though. Somebody does.
Yeah.
So friends,
Oh,
let's see.
you do have St. Petersburg.
I do have St. Petersburg.
There's two maybe.
I would be happy to go to there and then pop over
Because it would be
to Essen.
1, 2, 3, and then you can get at least into Paris.
I
or
wouldn't get into Paris.
no,
I'd-
maybe Milan or something.
Well,
Well, no, I
it
could
connects
just
to
go clear
Essen.
the
I would
whole
just
thing.
say go from St. Petersburg to
Oh, yeah.
Essen and knock 2 out of Essen because
Yeah,
you don't
that's-
want to be in a city when it outbreaks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's do it. So, fly there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Okay.
What, you get really anxious when she
I
does
know, I
cards from
do.
there for no reason.
I
Well,
just
no,
got
there's
Essen,
epidemics in
which
there.
I'm in.
There's
That's
epidemics
fun
in there.
times.
That's true.
Alright, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Is that right?
You can't cure
2,
anything.
3.
Well, you only need 1 more blue, so I would say hold on to your
Well,
blues.
so Istanbul is nice to have because there's a research station there. Because I could go beep boop if
Yeah,
I need
'cause
to
you
go
can
far.
fly.
So I'd like to keep that. And then Miami
It's very close
is
to
next to
land.
Atlanta. So
Yeah.
that seems like.
Yeah.
But also, I also have Beijing and Ho Chi Minh City.
I would say Ho Chi Minh City.
Or Beijing. Because we don't necessarily want to be over there.
Well, I might not be able to fly in there for much longer anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to dump whatever you all think is best.
I would dump Ho Chi Minh City over Beijing because there's only 1 infection in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, but that can always change.
It can, but Beijing is more likely to get bumped up to a 3rd, and we don't want it to collapse.
Right, but we can't fly in and out of there anymore once it moves up.
But it hasn't. But it hasn't.
But it hasn't
Yeah.
yet,
Right.
So we could use it now.
so we can still use it right now. Whereas Ho Chi Minh's kind of a waste.
So, you want me to discard the
I would
place that I can go?
You can still go to Beijing now. You can't.
But I can't go now. Like, I mean, I would have to. So, do you think that it might still be
I feel like
doable a
I feel like
whole cycle from now?
yes. And if it isn't, you can discard it.
I could also discard. No, that doesn't make sense either. Never mind. What do y'all think?
Ho Chi Minh City.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, it's half dozen. Yeah.
Bye, Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. Now we infect.
Oh God. Tehran, which is a 3rd. Kolkata,
Which is just.
which is just 1 black
Okay.
with a red. And Riyadh, which is just the first one.
Okay.
Alright then.
Okay.
All right. It's my turn. I'm thinking I'm just gonna knock 2 diseases out of Osaka on my turn.
We need to start thinking about getting her cards.
We do. And what I'm hoping is that on your turn you can get me over to her.
Yes. We should also maybe rethink a research station too, right? Because we need one in this area.
We do need 1 in that area.
So I have
But
Bangkok.
I only have Seoul, which is way the heck up.
I have Bangkok.
Yeah. I
Which
think-
you're in right now.
Yes.
So I
you
think
could just build that in 1 move.
Yeah, so that'd be 1, and then I can fly you somewhere too.
yeah.
It's the 2nd move.
Yeah.
And then on her turn, when it's her turn,
Then I can kill something.
I can
one
give
turn.
her like a blue card. And you can
Yeah.
clear blue.
Okay.
So okay, but for my turn, I think I should just knock 2 out of
Yeah.
Osaka.
Yeah.
Seems like a plan.
And that is it for me. I still have to do my stuff. I'm not in any danger somehow of running out of cards. I guess I've been flying around a lot.
You have.
New York. I think the epidemics keep coming up on my turn too.
Oh no.
Shh. Please no.
And Mexico City.
Alright. And now you will infect Bogota,
Istanbul.
Istanbul,
Yeah.
and Buenos Aires.
Okay. Well. I can-
Luckily, you're right next to Buenos Aires.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna keep
Yeah, let's
keep moving the
moving
guys.
around.
Okay, so I'm building a research station in Bangkok. That's
Yeah.
number 1. So we
Yeah,
can
that
start.
gives us a fast way in and out of Asia.
Yeah.
A plus.
And not in a city that has a 1 on it.
Yes.
I mean, I agree, Hong Kong would normally be a lot more useful, but if we have
Yeah.
to tear down the research station, that doesn't do us any darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 1.
Mhm.
I'm flying you somewhere.
To where Becca is.
Okay, so that is 2.
Going to Essen, where the
Yeah.
giveaway board game
Okay,
awards.
and then I should probably just clear the other one out of Bangkok for my last 2, unless you want to be here,
Yeah. So don't worry about that.
and then do you want to?
We want to be
We have
They
to
wanna
stay
be
together to get that card.
True. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear this
Yep.
guy. It's my last 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay.
That was my turn. Yes.
Now
not
I
yet.
will do this
Oh,
red
right.
draw. Okay, Madrid. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
And I think, hey, you don't have to discard down to 7.
Because I got rid of 1. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7.
Okay.
Okay, so
Washington D.C.
It's 3.
gets 3.
so this one goes that way, right?
Yep.
Okay. Washington.
And now we shuffle.
Shuffle good.
That's a lot of cards.
Shuffle. Shuffle.
It is a lot of cards.
But that's
I feel
actually
Actually, a lot of cards is good.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
is
want
it?
it to be a lot of
You
cards.
want it to
because
be a
that
lot of
means that
cards. If it's very
the chance
few
of
cards,
everything coming up, there's
Yeah.
True. Okay.
like if you only have
But
3.
we do have a couple problem areas. Well, not really any problem areas. I mean, like,
I mean, Buenos Aires, it might get a 1 stuck to it.
yeah.
And
But I mean, Washington, Paris, Tehran.
yeah,
so-
there are 3 possible outbreak areas.
Well, I can start moving to the black ones, but maybe I should.
Well, you're right next to Chennai. I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, but somebody needs.
Someone needs
Becca
to.
needs to start curing diseases because we're going to lose the game regardless if we
Yeah.
don't get diseases cured. Oh, am I reshuffling it?
You can just touch them. Or do whatever
I
you
want nothing, no part of the cards.
Okay, so it's still your turn, right?
Yeah, so we're pulling 3 more, right?
Yep. Istanbul.
That's
Okay.
1.
Fucking Washington.
That's
That's an outbreak in Washington.
Okay, so this goes up to 4.
okay. So New York is infected. Montreal,
Washington gets a
Shit.
sticker.
Atlanta, and Miami.
Miami. And last one is Essen.
Ooh, that was
Short-lived.
Yeah,
I
because
think, I think I have a better.
I can't put it on correctly from my angle.
Yeah, I can do it. Maybe.
okay. Well,
this goes. Yeah.
so that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this one supposed to be on Essen?
Yes. Okay. So I actually have Washington.
Okay.
So I think what I'm gonna do is go to Buenos Aires, clear it, fly to Washington, clear it.
Alright, yeah.
Sick.
So
A
1,
plus.
2, discard that for 3, and discard that for 4.
Perfect.
A
A plus
plus.
turn. A plus turn.
Digging it the most.
So unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to discard 1 card and then draw
Well.
by 2.
Right
You
on.
might get something not worth having.
San Francisco and Tehran.
Tehran's worth having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infection.
Hang on a second. I gotta
Well,
discard. I
this
gotta
is-
discover
yeah.
4.
Oh, you drew your 2 cards.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have now?
8.
Oh, just trying to-
Let's see here. I want to keep Bogota. I'm thinking Lagos actually.
Yeah, there's no reason
There's
Yeah,
nothing there.
hustle
Lagos
over there.
is-
It'll come up again at some point.
So.
Solid.
All right, let's do it.
Beijing.
That's bad. Okay.
San Francisco.
Crap.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Riyadh.
Okay.
Just right here. Could have been worse.
Could have been.
Could have been worse, but
So
it's over now.
I feel like I should give you one of these. Blue
I
ones.
think that sounds like an excellent plan. Which one would you like to give me?
I'm thinking about which one's less useful to fly to. I feel like there
I think
is a
Atlanta
research
is the one
station
you should give me,
in Atlanta, so we'll give you Atlanta.
and that doesn't count.
That's-
Does that count as one of my moves?
That does count as one of your moves.
Well, that sucks.
So you could still go bump, and cure blue.
Let's do that.
Yeah. We gotta get
So
some of these.
1,
So.
2, 3, cure blue.
Yep. And then that means that this goes here.
But we still have to go through and clear the
Yes.
disease, right? It's just cured.
And so once all the blue cubes are gone, it's eradicated, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we flip it
So what
over.
I'm planning on doing on my turn,
Wait.
Yes.
So just go there,
yes.
right? Let me draw. That's a good thing.
No, I'm
Like
definitely gonna go
that.
over.
Woo! Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards on the infection deck and
Nice.
put them back on top.
Cool. Just hang on to it.
So
Yeah.
let's hold that for show.
Or I mean, you can
Whenever
play
we
it
get
whenever you
next.
want it.
I feel like when an epidemic card comes up next is when you should.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Or you could do it right. Do we have anything? We have. I just checked through this file.
No, let's do. I think we should do it when the card comes up because the board will change.
Beijing's in danger. Paris is in danger. Or Beijing's
San
not in
Francisco.
danger of an immediate outbreak. San Francisco's not in danger of an immediate outbreak.
Paris.
So
Paris is the only city
I
in
wouldn't-
danger of an
I wouldn't
immediate
worry about
outbreak.
it.
So I
yeah,
wouldn't do it
I
now.
want to hold it until we get
If
an
Paris has an
infected card.
outbreak,
Yeah.
Paris
I
has
think
an
it's better to
outbreak.
play that card when we have a better picture of the board and when
Agreed.
to when
Okay.
you epidemic
Infections,
comes up.
Bogota.
Oh.
Okay, that's
I have
You're
that.
close.
I have that card actually.
GD, Hong Kong.
So glad we can build a research station there.
yeah.
Smarts.
Okay.
And Chennai.
Okay,
That's number 3 for
that's
Chennai.
number 3.
Alright.
So it looks like I'm traveling.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking on my turn, I get down to Becca and give her this yellow card.
Yeah.
I can also, I think that to avoid a secondary spread of infections, I feel like I should cure one in Essen first before I go.
Wait, what?
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Because if Paris has an outbreak and Essen gets an additional infection,
gonna-
then they'll start having a chain.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So I'm thinking cure one in Essen, move to her, give her a yellow card.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
So curing one in Essen. Move to Becca. And you can cure yellow too, and that just leaves us needing to cure black. And we
Which
can
I have a
mitigate.
lot of cards, but I'm probably gonna need to use Chennai.
We
in
need
my
to
next
actually
turn.
fly you to. I think that we should move you to Becca,
Yeah.
so you can
yeah.
give her.
So
Are any of yours Istanbul right now?
no,
No.
I'm
But-
just worried about.
Wait.
But she's in a research station.
Time out because it's still my turn.
Sorry.
Okay. If you get to where Becca and I are,
Mhm.
your cards can move straight to Becca.
Okay.
Yeah, but have to wait till my turn. But because you don't have an Istanbul right now. Oh, she has an Istanbul.
I have
Well,
this symbol.
guys.
But there's
Oh,
a research.
wait.
Research station.
She just fly right to
Wait,
it.
no.
It's research.
Well, you have to fly from one research
I'm at
station
one.
to another.
She's
Oh,
up.
sweet. Okay, so
I was like,
think,
I'm at one.
I mean, I think you need what I think you need to do on your turn. You need to get to Istanbul. Okay, I can give you 2 black cards at that point, and you
And then
can
I
cure
can cure
black
it. Okay.
right then.
Okay. I'm only worried about Chennai 'cause it does have 3.
I understand
Okay.
Chennai has 3, but here's the thing. Once we have black cured, we
Mhm.
only need to cure yellow, which Becca can do on her turn. So we just need to survive
Oh, okay.
until Becca's turn.
Okay.
So if do
Yeah.
you have anything that flies you near Chennai?
Tehran, Karachi,
You have Mumbai.
or Mumbai.
Oh, Mumbai's only one move.
Yeah. So we can get him over
Okay.
to Chennai.
Okay. I
pretty
didn't see
quickly.
that.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, we've also got Bogota, San Francisco.
Right. But the main thing is we're really on the verge of curing all the diseases, at which point we win. So let's not take
Yeah. Just get rid of
our
yours.
eye off the ball.
We don't
so
need to
if we
eradicate
get,
them, right?
if you get to where I am,
Yeah.
and I give you these 2 black cards at that point, you
Yeah.
cure black, then we only need to cure
Okay.
yellow, which Becca definitely does on her turn.
Yes.
So we just need to keep him
Okay.
from doing an outbreak. Okay, so I'm gonna draw cards now. Because I think that was the end of my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
An Algiers card. Buenos Aires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still only have 6.
Infections. Santiago. Buenos Aires.
That's fine.
And Osaka.
I'm glad I took
Okay.
2 out of Osaka.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, let me move this.
So I'm just flying straight to Istanbul, correct?
Yep.
And
Okay.
that's one action.
That's one. And then
Gives you two.
two.
No, she gives
Oh.
you two.
I give you 2.
Okay, never mind.
And that's 2 actions.
Let me figure out which one's not. Well, it really doesn't matter because I'm not flying anywhere again. We either win by the time we get to Becca next, or we lose.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have 5,
And
but
so,
I need to clear some cards.
but you're at a
No,
research.
you're
no,
gonna
no,
clear.
You're
You're
fine.
gonna
Oh.
dump those.
You're
when
at a
you clear
research
them.
station.
Oh, true. Okay.
And
Yeah.
so your action is discarding
Cure
those
the-
5 and
cure
you
the
cure
disease.
black.
Okay.
Okay.
Cure.
We've got
Cured.
black cured. That's
Okay.
the end of your turn. Now you have to
Now you draw
draw
2.
cards.
So 1, 2, 3. You give me 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's 4 actions.
I don't know what this is.
Kinshasa?
Kinshasa?
Kachasa.
First up. Oh, it's Africa.
I was like, I've never heard of that one.
You don't need
No,
to
never mind.
instantly discard it.
I was,
You get to keep
I was
it.
like, oh, I'm going
You
here.
don't need it, but you get to keep it.
Manila.
Okay.
Infection. Kolkata.
Gets 1 black.
1 black. Goddamn Bangkok. Which is fine because there's not there right now.
Yeah, there is.
And last but not least,
Paris has an outbreak.
Paris has an outbreak.
Okay.
Which sucks. Because it's been cured, but so low. So it goes.
Okay.
Paris is not rioting yet, although in reality it is.
Okay. Milan, Essen, London, Madrid.
And Algiers.
And Algiers.
Yep.
Istanbul is
Nope.
not it. Alrighty,
Okay.
your turn. Where can you fly to again?
I mean, I can fly I can fly to San Francisco, Bogota, Tehran. I could go to Mumbai, which is right next to Chennai.
Okay, let's figure out which of these we really need you to take care of. What do you have? Taipei and Osaka. Neither of those would get close enough to Beijing.
Well, what's gonna cause?
Which of the cities that are on the verge of outbreak can you fly directly to?
Like 4 of them.
Okay, I would go to any of the ones that are on the verge of an
Well,
outbreak and cure them.
What I'm worried about though is like anything that might cause a spiral. So like if I go to Tehran and clear it, if that comes up, didn't it just come up?
Yeah.
But if I hit an epidemic, it might come up again. So
Can you fly to Tehran?
yeah.
I would fly to Tehran and clear it, but don't do that
Wait a
yet.
second. Hold on. Wait. Paris, Bangkok, Kolkata, Osaka, Buenos Aires, Santiago, Chennai, Hong Kong, Bogota, Riyadh, San Francisco, Beijing, Essen, Washington, Istanbul.
So
that's
Tehran's not had one recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And I
that's
know it's
on
come
top of
up,
that
so
pile. Yeah.
I'll fly there.
Are you guys up on the outbreak track? Is it up to date?
Huh?
Chat question. Is the outbreak track up to date right now?
No, I think we forgot to move it up by 1.
Thank you.
That's Super Sudzo again. He's watching you guys.
Tell us
Yeah,
what we
because
messed up.
that was the one for Paris, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
So
discarding.
you're going to Tehran.
Yeah.
Clearing it.
That's 2.
What other ones that are on the verge of an outbreak can you fly to?
Bogota, San Francisco. I can go to Osaka, Taipei, Karachi, Mumbai.
Oh, hold on.
Bogota and San Francisco both have 3.
Well, yeah, I'm asking for any that have 3.
Yeah. So San Francisco, Bogota, and that's it.
San Francisco and Bogota are your 2 that you can fly to that have 3. Because that's all you can do is fly to one that has 3 and get rid of them.
Right.
Out of those, I feel Bogota's the better one.
Okay.
Because San Francisco's connected to less.
Okay.
And San Francisco's also only connected to one other that's blue.
Yeah.
So an outbreak from San Francisco isn't as big a deal.
Well, yeah, and if it does, it only hits one that doesn't even have any.
Yeah, it hits Tokyo and it hits Manila, but it hits Tokyo and Manila with 1 blue.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So Bogota.
Yeah, so I fly to Bogota.
to South America. That's 3 and 4.
All right, let's draw.
Draws 2 cards.
This is where we either win or lose the game.
Ooh.
Got
Resilient population. To remove any one card in the infection discard pile from the game, you may play this between the infect and intensify steps of an
Okay, wait, we
epidemic.
can remove any one. I say Beijing.
Well, I mean, we can do that between the infect and intensify steps. So
We don't have to do it now.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
do it when we get an epidemic card.
Okay.
And we also have the other funded event
Yeah.
in case we
What's-
get an
what's
epidemic.
that?
If that's an epidemic card, we have 2 lines of defense.
Yeah, we definitely want to.
which is
Okay.
Of course it is.
All right. So
Okay,
yours is the top 6 and rearrange them.
right. So
the first thing is
what's your funded event say again?
remove any one card in the infection discard pile from the game.
Okay, so that doesn't impact the first step of this, which is to
No.
pull the one from the bottom.
Right.
Atlanta.
Okay.
Which is bad
Yes.
because Atlanta, that puts Atlanta at up over 3.
Yes.
So that gets.
Luckily, Atlanta, as we've established, is not connected to San Francisco.
But it does get counter, and we're this
Does
is
somebody want to stick a 1 on Atlanta, please? Did we just
No,
lose
no.
because we ran out of blues?
no, because it's only connected to 3 cities. So
Oh.
Miami, Washington, and Chicago, but we're down to 2.
Okay. So this is Atlanta, right? Correct? Underneath the white one.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
So hold on. So we have resilient population. So we can pick one of these to remove before we shuffle.
Does that? I have a question.
Yes.
Does that mean remove this from every single other game that we play? With
It says
this?
remove from the
or
game.
just this session?
I think it's probably just this one.
yeah, it's just this one.
Okay.
So we would just pull it out and set it aside.
Let's see here. Were we actually? So I would say it's got to be either San Francisco or Atlanta because like if we hit,
We can't have an outbreak in either of those.
yeah, so it's got to be one of those. So I would say Atlanta because we've already had if
We can't afford another outbreak in Atlanta either because
Yeah.
we have a research station in Atlanta.
well I don't does that that one would go away.
Yeah.
Would.
So yeah, I say get rid of Atlanta because it's already got the counter on it. We could get 1 in San Francisco and it wouldn't be bad, but we'd lose.
We would lose. But on the other hand, she has her rearrange the top 6.
Yes.
Yes, and
And
so we
that
could
means we can bury it.
Yeah.
Because
let's do that. So I'm going to use this to get rid of Atlanta.
And then
So shuffle first, right?
yeah,
I can play it at any time and it's not an action.
Right.
So we can shuffle it
and
or we
then
can not shuffle it. And I can pull it out. I can do it based on the way it is in my hand or we can shuffle it. Because it says play
Well-
at any time.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So we have to shuffle it. She'll shuffle it first to find out because we need to know where the card is, right?
We need to know
We already
what
pulled
the
out of the
No, San Francisco.
We need to know.
Oh,
what
by
the-
the way, did we move up the outbreak? Okay. Number 2. That goes up to 4.
It's gonna say really close.
Now, what we can't have is an outbreak from San Francisco or Paris. Anything else is survivable, but if we have San Francisco or Paris,
We
But
die.
so
Die.
you get to
hold
look at
on. So, the main thing about it is, she gets to rearrange the top 6 cards. If either San Francisco or Paris is in those 6, move
I
them to
know.
the bottom.
I know.
Alright, I just wanted to get out my thought before. Go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay.
So I'm doing that.
In Beijing, I think is secondary for moving down to the bottom of the
Yeah.
deck.
I mean, anything with a 1, right?
Well, anything that's good that would outbreak. So
Yeah.
Kolkata, Beijing,
Chennai.
Chennai. Because we got to pull 3 of them now.
No, we gotta pull 4.
Before
Oh.
Yes.
we moved it back up to 4.
So what have you got?
I got fucked city is what I got.
Should I put? Okay.
And I'm assuming you put Paris and San Francisco at the bottom already.
We
Still
don't.
wasn't one of them. But Paris was.
So we have 5 now.
So what was the other?
Hold on.
What was the 6th
I just
one?
don't want to lose these.
You're not going anywhere, babe.
We don't know yet. She hasn't told us.
Well, the top 2 are that she put those back
But
already.
one of them is Paris, the other one is
So
Beijing.
Paris would be the number 6
Okay.
card.
Paris is the
Okay.
number 6 card.
So out of those 5, we need
None of these are blue. I
pick
have
4.
Osaka.
That's fine.
I have Kolkata.
Kolkata is fine.
That would actually be fine.
Yep.
Chennai will cause an outbreak.
Yes.
Whereas, yeah,
And that actually would trigger. Actually, that would.
that would
Trigger
trigger
two.
Kolkata.
But I don't think we have plenty of black.
Well, but it
So
triggers.
wait, are these?
It triggers 2 outbreaks and we lose.
Fuck me. Santiago,
What were the other
Which-
2?
Paris, and Beijing.
I think we let Beijing break out then.
To put up to a 2.
I understand puts Beijing up to a 2 already, but on the other hand, we don't lose if Beijing outbreaks.
True.
We lose if Chennai outbreaks.
outbreaks. So,
Wait, hang on a second.
I mean, I'm not. This is. I'll set them where we can see them.
Chennai would cause a chain reaction breakout with Kolkata.
Yes.
A chain reaction breakout with Kolkata means we lose because we hit the skull. We cannot allow Chennai to break out, period. Kolkata is survivable. Beijing will break out and move up to a 2, but it only infects Shanghai, and Seoul does not
Hang on a
cause
second. I'm
any
just trying to
outbreak.
think of this math here. So if Kolkata. Well, so yeah, we bury Chennai and we pull Kolkata.
Oh shoot, but if Beijing breaks out, then that still moves us up into death and we still lose.
Wait, what? Hold on. Can we do these one at a time? Let's just start with Beijing. So if Beijing breaks out, that
This
goes
moves
to a
up
2.
1.
That goes up 1. This goes up to 3. That goes up to 2. And
And
that's
that's it.
it.
Yes.
But that goes up
Do
to
we have
7.
enough red guys?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah.
fine. There's,
That
I'm
goes
not
up
worried
to
about
7.
colors.
Santiago
Doesn't
is
matter.
nothing
Nothing
happens.
So
We're
that's-
great.
Yeah.
Osaka.
Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens. We're great.
Well,
No, nothing
there's-
happens.
well,
It's
Oh, just adds the one,
Nothing
yeah.
just adds the last one.
mhm.
We do have to
You're
consider.
getting real nasty.
Okay,
Just so
sorry.
you know.
Alright.
We do have to remember how many red ones we have because we are thinking about doing like 2 other,
Yeah.
Right.
cities here.
But so
It'd be 4.
here it's just 1.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Actually, it's only 3.
Here it's 1, 2.
So it's only 3, and there's plenty.
Okay.
So we're okay.
I just wanted
Yes.
to bring it to people's attention.
But then when Kolkata goes off, that's 3.
Still
That's
no
done.
outbreak.
It's not an outbreak though because
Nope.
it's the 3rd black one.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So
So we only would have 1 outbreak.
Yeah.
we're okay.
And we're survivable because that moves us up to 7. Next thing is you cure yellow and we win.
Yes.
Okay. So.
The only reason we're gonna win though is because we both pulled those fucking
Yes.
Yes.
hat
Yes.
tricks.
Hey, you know what? It's a win.
So here we go.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter what order
Blah,
we do. So,
blah, blah.
so-
You can put them out if you want. For
Well,
the viewers, let's do
Let's
it.
put them out for the viewers.
Yeah.
So-
Beij-
so
so
we play-
Beijing first.
Oh, sorry. I already did Santiago.
Oh, it's fine. That's here. I'll discard Santiago. There
Okay.
it
Just so
goes.
we have an accurate depiction of what the board looked like when we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna take a picture of the board.
We can.
Just for
We probably
thoughts.
should, just in case.
Beijing.
Okay. So Beijing. So
I don't
it
know where
hits,
my.
We need the sticker.
Yeah,
So
get your
Seoul
2
and
and then-
Shanghai goes.
Oh yeah, that's another extra reason to do it because Beijing is a rioting city now.
Oh, that's great.
And we can't. So we can't fly in or out.
Yep. And no research stations.
Kolkata gets a black.
So Kolkata.
It's a black.
Okay.
And that's the one you moved up already.
Yeah, that didn't
Oh, never
outbreak.
mind, sorry.
Nope. The
It's only
And
if you're
then-
after 3,
Osaka.
and then Osaka. Okay. Done.
So Beijing was the outbreak. That
Yeah.
puts us at 7.
Okay, that's what that
And now
moved up.
I had moved us up to 7.
Okay.
Yeah. And now Mitch's turn is over.
yes.
Right, and that. I think I remember
That's what I'm
doing
here
the infection.
No,
rate
that was
for
right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because it was on 4. So that would be this 4.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because I'm at a research center and I'm gonna cure yellow.
So put yellow out on the board. And our objective is to refresh everybody.
Discover cures to the 3 normal diseases, which we just did.
Yay! Let's take a picture of the winning board because, ladies and gentlemen,
We did
it
it!
got a little tense at the end there and I apologize if I got snippy.
We did it.
I just got too into it.
Can Han screenshot it?
Sorry I got snippy.
No worries. It happens.
It's a very stressful game.
It is.
I'm just sitting here like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
Good
let's
thing you guys
just.
only have like 11 more months, so.
So I think the only rule that I put in the future when we play the next time, I know that it, like, and I did it too. Like we get too excited and we start talking over each other.
Yeah.
Let whoever is speaking finish their thought,
And
and then
you should get to talk first if it's your turn.
yes, if it's your turn to speak first.
Super Sudzo says, good game, well played.
Thank you, Super
Thank you.
Sudso.
Thanks.
And today was 5-3 in reality. So everybody gets to add to their little card
That we won.
that yes, we won 5-3. There's a little thing on the back of this that I also get to include.
Oh,
What does
Is
it
that-
say?
maybe I'll use that pen.
Are there like-
Pen is
Yeah, this
better.
one.
Yeah,
one's a little
it's a
low.
little smeary. We should probably
We-
use a Sharpie for the
Yeah.
the
Oh, actually, no.
texture on
Sharpies
these,
would be.
or a-
Can I
Sharpie
steal
would.
your pen? These
would
pens
spread-
are
it's
good.
just
This
a-
pen is good.
Yeah.
Which is a
Um,
ballpoint
so,
pen.
yes.
So
Yeah.
on the game calendar, if you win, you advance to the next month. Yay! You decrease your funding by 2. Boo.
Oh, we have to
This is not
decrease.
working now.
So we only get 2 of them?
We only get 2 funding events next time.
Dislike.
Good job, man.
Apparently, I can't write the date on my card.
And so
I'll use this.
January. So today we had. It was some day today. 5-3.
Yes.
And we're still gonna do some stuff, so we're gonna keep rolling. So we had Mitch as something.
Medic.
Mitch is the medic. Jenna was
Dispatcher. I was a little catty.
it's okay. I'm the researcher. And Becca was
The scientist.
God, I can't spell it all. I wrote down Resay. And we won. Yay. Okay, so we are down to stop. Not draw any more cards. Draw this card at the end of your first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades.
Great.
Win bonus. Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in January.
Cool.
Destroy this card at the end of February.
Oh.
I don't have a coin.
Use
I got a whole
pen.
bucket of coins right here.
Or just a key.
Oh yeah.
Keys.
Oh, puppy girl, I'm
Anyone
sorry.
from SoCal? Keys, keys, keys. Keys on my nuts.
I'm not doing that either.
What?
The keys aren't scratching it off.
I'll get
I
you a
don't have-
coin. Hold on. I have a whole little change bucket.
I was like, well, I don't have my phone in my pocket. That's it.
Here. A dime usually works.
Hi, puppy girl. Come here. Puppy
Do more
girl.
tricks for the camera.
Yeah, you want to do another trick? Come on. Puppy girl. Oh. She says, let me show you my pity face. Come here, little pity face. Let me show you my pity face. Come here. Come here. Over here. Rips. Over here. You sit. Pretty sit. See the small treat? Dance. Come on. Dance. Dance.
Oh my
Good
goodness,
dance.
This is the hardest scratcher stuff ever.
Well, I guess I don't want it to come off in the in transit.
Dance. Oh, that was weak. Mama, come here.
But if you scratch it too hard, then you don't get the bonus, right?
Come here,
Right.
babies. So, dance. Good. Get your hands off the table. Get your feet off the table, baby.
All right.
Dance.
For any game played in February
Go get
after setup and before the first two begins,
Go get it.
first turn begins, remove 1 disease cube from the board and return it to the supply.
Okay.
Say what?
You get to remove 1 disease cube from the board and return to the supply at the beginning of every game in February.
So, help me understand how this works. So, do we, when we play next time, does it start out looking like this?
Yes. Well, kind of. We're going to move into that in a second. So there's some additional stuff we're doing.
Okay.
No additional rules yet that I know of. Discover, cure, draw cards, infections, outbreak. Game end upgrades. Win or lose, you choose 2 upgrades at the end of each game. You may choose the same upgrade twice.
Oh, upgrade 1, upgrade 2.
Okay, so. If you win the game, you get the win bonus for the next month. This is described on the card in the Legacy deck. You start your next game at the beginning of the next month. Your funding level is cut by 2 with a minimum of 0.
Okay. Not
As you
negative
clearly
funding.
have the new situation in hand, record your new funding level, which gets recorded on the back here. So, funding for early February will be 2.
Was there 2 games in February?
Depending. If you lose, there's another game. Okay.
Oh, so if you win, you get to
Yes.
go on to the next month.
Yes. In either case, win or lose, you choose 2 upgrades. Clear the board of all game pieces, discard all city cards. These all reset for the start of the next game. Do not put the legacy cards back in the legacy deck, even if playing the same month. Just continue where you left off in the legacy deck. If playing the same month again, your mission briefings and objectives are the same. So if we had lost, that's what would have happened.
Oh, we have a do-over?
Yeah. Okay, unfunded events. Select an event sticker to add to any city card in the player deck. This card is now both a city card and an event card and can be used either way but not both. These city event cards are available every game. They're unaffected by the funding level, so that explained that.
What?
There's a sticker you basically get to deface one of the
Yeah.
city cards.
Yep.
Oh,
And that explains how you can get up to 10 different funding things.
Oh, okay.
So, as a game end upgrade, add an unfunded event to any city card that does not already have a sticker on it. These cards may be played normally or as events and do not count towards funding.
Oh, okay.
Right. So you can play it normally, you can play it as an event, and it doesn't count towards your
So do we just want to draw one at random?
Well, okay. So we have unfunded event, experimental program, remove 1 disease cube anywhere on the board, play anytime. Unfunded event, trending data, look at as many infection cards as the current infection rate do not change their order. Unfunded event, grassroots program, the person who plays this card may discard up to 3 city cards, removing 1 cube matching the color of each card from anywhere on the board.
Whoa, they're all kind of generous.
So
Yeah.
we can choose 2 of these though. There's more than just this one, right?
No.
Did I write? Oh, okay. So win or lose, you choose 2 upgrades. So there's first the unfunded event upgrade, which we can choose. The next thing that we can do as a game end upgrade is starting research stations. Select a city currently containing a research station and add a starting research station sticker. Add a research station to every city with one of these stickers during the setup of all future games. When placing a starting research station sticker, place it close to the city, similar to one printed on the board of Atlanta. Do not place it in a panic level sticker box. So we could
Put one in Istanbul.
put one in Istanbul right now. So that's another game end upgrade we can choose. You can do character upgrades. Add an upgrade to a character. Each character has room for 2 upgrades, except for the generalist who has 4.
Whoa.
Players may stick an upgrade over an existing upgrade. Upgrades can only be applied to characters that were in the just played game.
So we get to choose 2 of
Two
these
of these
things to do.
4, yeah.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
character upgrades that are available. Grizzled. Do not gain a scar when you're a city when it outbreaks. That would be unbelievably useful for the medic. Like, unbelievably useful. Flexible. For any action, discard a card to draw a card of the same color from the player discard pile. Oh, I get it.
You could get something back that someone discarded that
yeah.
you want now.
Yeah, exactly. Forecaster. At the start of your turn, look at the top 2 infection cards. Archive access. Increase your hand limit by 1 card.
That'd be useful for you.
That's true. Local connections. Once per turn, you may treat disease in a city connected to your city.
Oh shit.
Wow, I would love to put both grizzled and local connections onto the medic. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get those both at the same time though. It's like one at a time, right?
Technically, you could just do both, but that's both
well,
of the
grizzled
upgrades.
is you don't get a scar if there's an outbreak in the city you're in.
No, I understand that. I'm saying that we get to choose two.
Yeah, and then you
Can
can't
you
choose
give
the
one
same
of-
upgrade.
do we-
It says you can choose the same upgrade twice.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could put 2 character upgrades
But
on
then we
one
wouldn't get
person, but then we
these
wouldn't get
upgrades
anything
too.
else.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the research station right off the
Yeah,
bat.
that's I'm
Yeah,
leaning
yeah.
towards that.
Let
Okay,
me see what was the rule on that one again?
I mean, it's basically you put a sticker like it looks like Atlanta.
yeah,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can choose to start in either of the cities,
Okay.
and there's already a research
that's
station in
smart.
it.
Do you have to look
but-
at the
No,
stickers?
the stickers. I just wanted to see that.
And then finally, there's pilot. Do not discard a card when taking a direct flight. Show the card and return it to your hand,
It's interesting.
which would be a great one for
Or,
or
Yes.
researcher.
But these are also like
fourth upgrade.
we win basically and we get
Yeah,
to do these. I
but
think.
there's still the 4th upgrade, which Becca wants to
Which
read.
is positive mutations. If you've eradicated a disease during the game, which we didn't do, but in the future you can give that disease a positive mutation and make it easier to cure in future games,
Oh,
which is cool.
So basically, whoops,
So, but
I
there's
just
no
dropped a
reason to
dime
do
on the
that
floor,
now.
and I do not want the dog to eat it.
She won't eat it. Put
Okay,
it under your foot.
I don't know where it went.
Hey. Puppy girl, come here. Come on. You don't need any money. Come here. You don't need any money.
you need to buy things.
Okay.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't yet. Let me go look.
Oh, I
Okay,
see
so
it.
we can't really.
it is. Jenna got it.
Okay, we can't really consider positive mutations because we end eradicating
Yeah.
diseases. Like
But it's
we,
cool for the
we
future.
kind of struggle to live.
It's
So
cool for the future.
it is cool for the future. So our upgrades, our choices right now for upgrades are the
Unfunded
unfunded
events.
events, which comparatively to the other stuff,
Yeah.
I'm not that into.
Me neither.
Okay.
So
a
research station.
and I feel like we all want one in Istanbul. Is that
I
accurate?
think that's
Well,
like
because
a-
you have to put one in the city that's in right now, which would be either Bangkok or Istanbul, and I think
I
Istanbul.
mean, Bangkok could also, because of Beijing's already at its writing and we can't fly in and out of there anymore,
True.
we do have to.
But
make
I
it
mean,
out.
like, that's not that hard to get to from over here.
That's true.
I feel like getting to the center of like all
Yeah.
of that is a lot more.
This would be my first. I think we maybe do one of these and give you something.
I think that that's a good idea. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we clear the board first? Because I think
Well-
they said to clear the board. Yeah.
They did, but
Okay.
the only reason I hadn't was because I wanted to be able to look at it, and also I'd like to wrap up the screen.
Oh,
So-
yeah, sure.
All of our peoples are
So
watching
they
us.
said to put it right above. They said to put it
So
right.
like not in the box.
Yeah.
Right, not in the box.
So, like,
So-
maybe next to it.
Or
Place
right.
it close to the city, like the one printed on the
Like
board
put it
for
right
Atlanta.
I
here.
could also put it here, which is
Yeah.
pretty obviously Istanbul and doesn't block any of the paths.
Yeah.
Or I could put it here above
Okay,
Istanbul.
so I
I like
think-
that better.
Here?
Above board Istanbul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it there.
So right there. Okay, so now we have a permanent research station in Istanbul, which is a great place to have a permanent research station.
And then we can upgrade to a character.
Yes. Are we thinking maybe we
What was
want
the last one?
pilot? Do not discard a card when taking a direct flight. Show this card and return it to your hand.
And the one right above it.
Yeah, it was before that.
Local connection. Once per turn, you may treat diseases in a city connected to your city.
That
I
one.
think
We
that
need to
one
give
and
that
give
to
it to
him.
me.
Because that basically means I could do like if there's multiple cities. So
Yeah,
like,
how long?
Yeah.
So can I? So
Yeah.
say you are here.
here,
Okay, here.
He
I
can
could
treat,
do Atlanta, and
he doesn't
without
have to
having
use
to
a
move
to
to
go
Miami,
there.
I could clear.
So you can clear all 6 of these.
Well, not 6 because it's only one color.
Oh, okay. So you can clear, but you could also clear.
It would be
Chicago
one,
too,
like,
right?
so instead of taking the moves to get there, he could say, he could clear where he is, he could clear and a
So
connected
there
one,
should
and
be
then
a
he could
spot
clear
on
the
the
blue
back
ones
of your
for
card for
Miami.
it.
And he could clear the one in Washington.
So he can clear
ostensibly.
all the blue ones that are connected to Atlanta, correct?
I would say yes.
Is that
That's
how
the
we
way
do
I
that?
interpret that. Like
Yeah.
each one would be a move, but he doesn't have to spend
doesn't
a
have to do
move
that
to
now.
go to the
Yeah,
place.
because you're using the treat disease action, and so
Yeah.
you may treat disease in a city connected to your city.
Right.
So,
So you would
yeah.
you would get rid of these two, this one, these three, and this one.
Yes.
yes.
That's great.
Yeah,
I was like, that's great.
Yeah, no, I think it would be insane to not do that.
Yeah.
And like I
we just
said,
did it.
yeah.
Too late. It's already on.
permanent.
And
It's
the thing is, I view the medic as so important that I would like to at some point give the medic grizzled, which is you don't gain a scar when you're in a city where there's outbreaks, which means
Yeah.
the chances of the medic dying are so low at that point.
Yeah.
It's crossed.
Right?
We don't know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not-
Okay, so that is Pandemic Legacy. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it. You can see it gets a little tense at times, but it's a fun game. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll see you next month, the first Wednesday of June, to play February.
Good lord.
No, how's it? Almost
And
June.
probably March. We'll see.
if we win.
Thank you again, Arcanite, for your sponsorship. Thanks for everybody who followed tonight. We love you, but not in that way.
Thanks
You
to the
never know.
cards
We
that
could.
gave their
We
lives.
might love you that way. Who knows? Yes, thanks to the cards that we killed. Thanks to the fine.
You need to do like a in memoriam
Thank you.
to these cards.
I know.
Thank you, Matt Leacock and Rob DeVio, for making this game. I apologize if I pronounced your names wrong. If you're watching this stream, and I don't know if you ever will, but thank you.
And
And
it's
thanks, Hans.
June.
And thanks,
you can't
Hans, for
see,
being
but
the
he's
man
back
behind
there.
the board.
June 7th.
June 7th will be the next Pandemic Legacy, where we will play February and maybe March.
Maybe we'll get up to the same month.
Depends on if we lose in February.
Oh no.
So make time to tabletop, and we'll see you around on What Game Did You Bring?
Time to tabletop on all of the social medias.
Hashtag time to tabletop, hashtag pandemic, hashtag I love you. That's all I got.
We need more Ripley in our lives.
Hashtag Ripley, all the time.
Hashtag
Ripley.
Costco margarita mix. Please
Hashtag,
sponsor us.
hashtag.
Hashtag.
Okay, have you guys run out of hashtags yet?
I think so.
No, you do all the hashtags.
You gonna push the button?